lost it. You'd be lucky to get a letter mint. All you need to tell it to bounce, you gotta let it mint. Emerald City, you know I'm repping the sounds. In high school, you know I used to put 5 on it. Let me paint some homage. I'm always keeping it honest. How the hell you gonna tell me to get
All right, welcome back to the White and White Cinema Podcast with Kevin Webb. I'm Kev.
I'm Webb.
I'm Eric.
And today we watched The Big Lebowski, and we're here to tell you about it. But before we talk about the movie, we like to ease into things with our intro segment, When Ugie Met Kevy. As you all may remember from the Fast and Furious episode, Ugo gambled with his life and lost. We had to execute him. So here we are with his replacement. We have Webb.
Hello.
Welcome to the show, Webb.
Hi.
And we have Eric.
Hey.
Joining us for a very special edition of the Black and White Cinema Podcast. All jokes aside, we do wish Ugo well. Hope to have him back on the show soon. And thank you guys for joining me.
No problem.
Yep.
That's a brief introduction of the fellas. We're all here today to talk about The Big Lebowski. I do want to call back a couple of fan takes, as we like to do on the show, from the Fast and Furious episode. First of all, real quick one. Apparently there is a post-credit scene in Fast and Furious that I have never seen in my life. I've seen that movie dozens of times, but my mom texted me this morning asking why I didn't shout out the 1970 Chevelle at the end of the movie. I was like, there's a post-credit scene. So,
I've never seen it.
really?
I've seen Too Fast, Too Furious, Tokyo Drift, and I think Fast 5.
But not the original one? That's astounding.
I got Too Fast, Too Furious on VHS.
Okay, fair enough.
And then Tokyo Drift, I don't know, it was on demand. We watched it. I think that one's pretty good.
I do love Tokyo Drift. That's the best cars for me. I think we talked about that last time. It's just I love Japanese cars.
Okay.
So I really enjoyed that one. I think it's the main actor is the worst actor of, like, maybe worse than Vince from the first one.
Really? I like that guy.
Really?
He's one of my favorite movies. You've seen The War with Kevin Costner? Anybody?
No.
It's okay. It's like a coming of age tale of in the 60s. But he's one of the kids in it. So
Okay.
I know him from that. And he's in the X-Files movie.
He was also in Jarhead, and I thought he was really good in that.
Yes.
But
And I
like
know-
something about Tokyo Drift is just so, I don't know, just yeah.
I think because I know him from that movie from my childhood.
Right.
It's like, if he's in it, I'm like, oh, hey, the Limp Nicky kid. Yeah.
Yeah. I can see that. Okay, another couple of fan takes. So we got one from John, who answered our call for more knowledge about the trucking industry. He said that theft is actually a pretty big deal. There are a lot of independent owner operations who deal with the security of their loads on a daily basis. There really is no way to protect the load from getting hijacked while sleeping if well planned. Driving at night can create an issue of the load getting taken while driving in high crime areas. It's actually real, just not romanticized like in the movie. I do know people it happens to. And he also told us that he had a guy that worked for him who had the goal of getting to Race Wars, and it's a real event. And it's still going on every year.
Explain that. What's going on there?
So in the Fast and Furious movie, the kind of the plot of like the racing part of it is that they're trying to prep for this drag racing event in the desert called Race Wars. And weird title. And it was actually supposed to be the title of the film before it got changed at the last minute.
Got it.
So a lot of Race Wars content in an episode from a couple weeks ago. I also wanted to give a shout out to a fellow YouTuber who happened across our channel, Noah Speaks. If you look him up at Noah Speaks 01, he has a channel himself. He had a really thoughtful comment about the garage scene with the Charger in Fast and Furious. It was a long comment, which I'm not going to read all of. But the part that I really liked, he said it serves as a pure expression of escape, talking about drag racing. I think this is what ultimately makes Brian chase his lifestyle and make his decision to let Dom go at the end of the film. Even more surprising is director Rob Cohen stated he was pressured to cut the garage scene entirely, but he felt the scene was crucial and fought for it to stay in. Arguably like the best acting, right? Like that was what we were talking about last time, is like that was the best acted scene in that whole movie. So pretty crazy that the studio wanted to cut it. And that's it for fan takes. Thank you, John, Noah, and my mom for all the info. If you guys give us a good comment, good take, we might read it on a future episode. So let's talk about Big Lebowski. We'll get into our about the movie segment called "There's Something About Ugie." Synopsis: Jeff, the dude Lebowski, mistaken for a millionaire of the same name, seeks restitution for his ruined rug and enlists his bowling buddies to help get it. I will admit, I've never seen The Big Lebowski. It's one of the things that I get a lot of flack for, especially when I say that I like movies and people want to talk to me about, arguably one of the most popular movies of all time. But that's why I'm glad to have a couple of co-hosts who have seen it a few times.
Just a few.
Yeah. I will say, like, this is the most basic take I can give it, is I can understand why it's so popular. It's definitely one of the best movies I've ever seen.
I mean, some things are popular for a reason.
Yes.
Like the hype is real for this movie. Especially if you saw it growing up, like in the late 2000s, like it still carried over. Like the amount of hype like the people had for it.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine, because it's 98.
Yeah.
As we discussed, we're all about the same age. So that's like, I don't know. I feel like it came too early for me.
Yeah.
I don't think my parents were really into it.
Yeah.
But
My dad rented it my dad rented it, and then I saw it probably at too young of an age.
sure.
Probably like 9, 10.
Yeah.
So I didn't get everything,
Right.
but I don't know. It was a movie with a lot of fucks in it.
A lot,
We
yeah.
can swear, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe as like a kid, I thought, oh, all these adults are cussing and not
Yeah.
acting like adults.
Right.
Like, I'm sure we'll get into it, but they might be, I don't know, the dumbest people, but two of the biggest fuck ups.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
they're not dumb.
For sure.
But like, yeah, they're just fuck ups.
Yeah.
I think the first time I saw it, it was probably 2006 or 2007 because I was in high school, freshman or sophomore.
That's a
and
good age to see it.
Yeah, I was friends with like the pothead group in high school, so like of course they were like super into it.
Right.
It's Lebowski.
It's the pothead
It's,
Yeah.
yeah.
archetype.
Yeah, and it was very popular among that crowd.
Yeah, I'm sure. Honestly, there were parts where, like, when he was smoking in the bath, I was like, man, I want to smoke a J. Nice bathtub, bubble bath with
Listening to
some
whale
candles.
sounds.
There's a lot of candles.
Yeah. He's a stoner.
Yeah.
All right, some movie data for everyone. I felt a little silly writing down who it was starring, because every single person in this movie is somebody.
Mhm.
Like, even people who were background characters at the time are huge stars, are in everything now.
Mhm.
But officially starring Jeff Bridges, John Goodman, and Julianne Moore, all of whom were absolutely excellent. The original tagline is "Times like these call for a Big Lebowski." I don't know what that means.
Sometimes there's a man, and well, he's the man for his time and place.
That's the better
Mhm.
tagline. I did see that as an alternate one. We have this ongoing thing on this podcast where all of the taglines seem to be pretty bad, except for Rush Hour. This isn't the worst, but it's not the best.
It happens in gaming too. Gaming, film, TV shows where advertising isn't talking to the writers and they don't know exactly what the movie is about when they're like doing the promotion stuff.
That would make a lot of sense.
Yeah, and I think that's the case here too.
Times like these call for a Big Lebowski, especially because, like, ignorant question, like, the Big Lebowski is the rich one, right? It's not the dude.
Mm.
So it's like, it doesn't even make sense. But whatever. Release date, March 6th, 1998. Rated R. Runtime, hour 57. I think this is the longest movie we've done yet. Hopefully not the longest episode, but the longest movie. Written and directed by the Coen Brothers, shortly on the heels of Fargo, I believe.
Nice.
2 years.
2 years. Okay.
Mhm.
And let's play the budget guessing game. Do either of you know the profitability of this movie already?
I
saw it last night, but
Okay.
I would say it was pretty low.
Okay. So I'll
I'm
give you
guessing,
the
I'm guessing,
I'll give
but-
you the budget, and then we'll see if you guys think it made its money back is the game. So the budget was an estimated 15 million. So the question is, do you think it made its money back? Do you think it made its money back opening weekend?
Opening weekend.
And then how much do you think the gross was?
I think opening weekend was like 10.
I don't know. I know, well, I don't want to give anything away, but I know initially it didn't do well. It made it back in the rentals and cable and all that. It's one of those movies.
Yeah.
It's one of those movies that made its money back like years later.
Yeah, and it's funny that it is one of the biggest movies of all time, you know, most celebrated, because opening weekend was only $5.5 million. So it was argued, like, by Hollywood standards, it was a flop off the bat.
It's hard to sell.
Yeah,
this movie.
gross box office did make its money back, $19.5 million domestic. Worldwide gross $48.3 million. So it was popular in other countries, interestingly.
Do you know what the weekend lineup was? Like the opening weekend was up against?
I'm not sure.
March of 98.
Anytime I look up like a movie release in the 90s, it's always against like every movie is a hit.
Half Baked was against Titanic, which guess which one won that weekend?
Right. So the top weekend competition was U.S. Marshals, which is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Is that The Fugitive?
The sequel to The Fugitive,
with
yeah.
Tommy Lee Jones?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that one probably made a lot of money because
Yeah.
old people were still going to movies in 98.
Right, and it was
adults,
a sequel.
I should say.
It was a sequel to a really popular film.
Yes, with a character that everybody, and you know, the anti, you know,
Right.
Tommy Lee Jones's character. People like that guy.
Mhm. Yeah, it also had Wesley Snipes as the villain.
I have to watch
It's hard to know if there's a villain in that movie. Yeah, as the fugitive, and a very young Robert Downey Jr. But I digress. All right, Rotten Tomatoes score 79%, Metascore 71. Like with the historical context, it even feels low. It feels like it should be 100% movie, but there are very, very few.
It has its
things.
haters. There's
Yeah,
people who
well,
don't like
yes.
Lebowski.
I
Yeah.
could see that.
Yeah.
That's kind of the funny thing for me is like going into it, I didn't know any of the story. I just knew there was bowling in it. So I had no idea what to expect. I had heard something about a toe. I had seen the gif of John Turturro dancing. That was all I knew about this movie.
When you were watching it, I'm curious, or some quotes you go, oh, that's what this is from. Okay.
The dude abides.
Dude
of course,
abides
at the
and stuff
very
like
end.
that.
Yeah.
You go, oh, that's what the rug
I'm sure
really
there were
tied the
others.
room
I should have
together.
written down stuff like that. There were definitely times like, oh, I've seen this GIF or something like that.
Mhm.
Because it's one of the most popular films of all time. It's in the zeitgeist. The quotes get thrown around. The dude gets thrown around all the time.
And it's done by two, acclaimed directors
Sure.
that have done, I wrote down, I have a lot of John Goodman quotes.
He was incredible.
Yes. He knew the assignment, as the kids say.
Yeah. I'd say he was definitely my favorite part of the movie. Like favorite character, favorite performance, though there were plenty of good ones.
Yeah. I think everybody's performance. Marty the landlord, that's the best performance.
Yeah.
All right. Before we hop into the recap, we have a new segment called "What's the Symbology There?" And this is where we attempt to, as our friend Philip put it, bring highbrow perspectives to lowbrow content. I think in this case, this is not lowbrow content, but
This movie, yeah, this is one of those. I think why it resonates with so many people is like on the surface, it can seem it's like stupid or looks dumb, but it's like a very smart movie.
Mhm.
Like I took notes, like some of the things Dude and Walter are talking about, like it's a very smart movie.
very yeah. It's on the surface, it's a stoner comedy, right?
Yes.
Like you were saying, but it's how it's shot, how it's written, the underlying themes,
Yes.
the what the characters represent is very, very.
The two directors and writers, sorry for cutting you off, but they are very smart men.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I just learned the other day that it's based on a crime noir called The Big Sleep.
Oh, really? Okay.
So
I've seen that.
The book was written, I think, in like the late 30s, and then a movie came out shortly after.
Huh.
And
54, I think.
Yeah.
Or maybe that's another one, The Big Sleep. I think that has a young Lee Marvin in it. Glenn Ford.
and I think it was played straight too. I don't think it was a comedy.
No, it's
was
a
actually a crime
straight
movie.
noir.
It was
Well,
like-
this movie is like
Oh, Humphrey
the
Bogart.
Coen Brothers wanted to make a noir movie. And so they this is their noir movie.
Right.
Yeah.
But one of the themes that I kind of picked up on is that it's very noir aesthetic and the flow of it, like through the mystery and different characters popping in and out, but you don't get the resolution. It's almost like
I have that
an anti.
I noted that. There isn't the resolution. I'll wait till we get there, but
Right.
there is one, like almost the only payoff in the movie.
Right, but it's not the same
No.
detective
No,
noir
it's
trope
not.
of,
It's,
like
it's
you go through these
Yeah.
side streets to find the answer, and
Mhm.
and the movie is inherently without an answer, and that's kind of the point.
Desert Storm's a big theme of this movie, actually.
Yeah, that too.
Probably just to put a time on it,
yeah.
so you know.
They
you
call
know-
it out very explicitly right off the bat.
Oh,
Sam
yeah.
Elliott in his first voiceover.
Yes.
During the
And they show the news, in the
Yeah.
background, and when he's
yes.
There's apparently a lot of references, oblique references to what is it? It's the Alice in Wonderland in this
Oh.
movie.
oh
There's one scene in the in I think it was Lebowski's office where there's this golden key on his wall,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like a direct reference to, or at least like people say it's a direct reference to the golden key in Alice in Wonderland.
Interesting.
And then like one of the main characters who they're chasing is named Bunny, which is like
Oh,
my
yeah.
favorite. So I don't know if the Coen Brothers actually meant to reference Alice in Wonderland, but it's like a fan theory that there are some references there.
and they're very ambiguous,
Yeah.
so they don't answer anything.
Right, which adds to it.
Yes.
It's smart on their part. Other theme I picked up on was just the abiding, like of
Mhm.
giving up on control over the uncontrollable. Life is chaos, meaningless. Like the dude at his best moments kind of accepts that and
Mhm.
flows through it, whereas like Walter is the antithesis of that, constantly seeking control,
Mhm.
order, his own personal set of rules.
Mhm. The dude is constantly getting in trouble for taking agency.
Right.
Like, as soon as he starts trying to take control, it goes wrong for him.
Right.
Yeah,
And he
yes.
seems to want to avoid it, but then can't help
Yeah,
also stumbling into it.
Yeah. The reluctant voice of reason.
Right.
Yeah.
Also one I didn't pick up on this theme, but I found it in my research is and I'm curious, since you guys know the movie better than me, if you think it has any credence, the failure of traditional masculinity, where a bunch of the characters are different archetypes of masculinity. Like Walter is the
Mhm.
angry, inflammatory veteran
Mhm.
archetype. The dude is more of the laid back stoner, and like none of them are perfect, and all of them kind of fail constantly.
Even the Big Lebowski,
Wealth,
well,
status.
but not to jump ahead, but
We can jump all over.
more. That's more surface,
Right, how he
Yeah.
presents.
Mhm.
Yeah, which is
and then Brandt is kind of, more subservient to the other Jeffrey Lebowski, and
yeah, it was fun going in. Like I knew the big stars, but like every time someone popped up, it just blew my mind. Like Philip Seymour Hoffman in such a small
Mhm.
role.
that was right after Boogie Nights.
Mm.
He wasn't big yet, and
Right.
Happiness came out the same year as. So yeah, he was just getting to be Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Right, it's funny. Lots of characters, like I said, who were side characters, but now it's that's that guy, that's her, that's Tara Reid.
Before American Pie.
Yeah,
I feel Tara Reid was in every single movie in the late 90s, early 2000s in small
She
and
was
big roles.
big.
yeah.
She was, and it happens.
Yeah.
You're in Big Lebowski one day, Sharknado the next.
Yeah,
That's classic Hollywood tale.
yeah. That
Tale
was
as old as time.
kind of why I didn't even recognize her at first, because I have this like plastic Tara Reid.
Oh
in my
yeah, no,
brain.
this is
Yeah.
before everything.
It's like, wow,
Yeah,
she's
I
just
know.
a young girl
Yeah.
here. I don't even know how old she was.
It
at
took
the
me a
time.
minute to realize wasn't I was 9, but like later on in life, I'm like, that's Tara Reid.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Later on for me too, at 35,
Mhm.
I feel like bowling was symbolic.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of the only stable place.
Yeah,
unless
yes.
Walter was making it unstable.
Yes, well, yes.
It
But,
was
yeah.
it was very like repetitive, low stakes, communal. Everyone
Mhm.
knew each other. It was almost like this peaceful oasis in the midst of the chaos.
I mean, Walter flashes gun on
Yeah,
on the-
like I said, he disturbs the peace a little bit.
He's the only one who gives a shit about the rules.
Yeah,
Whole world's gone mad.
yeah, that's true.
I before I watched the movie, I learned that the dude actually never throws a ball
That is
in the
true.
entire movie.
Oh, that's
He
funny.
never
And-
bowls.
I looked out for it too, and it's true. He actually never picks one up.
Huh?
No, he doesn't.
Yeah,
Just
not
in
that
the dream sequences.
This is only in the dream sequences.
Yeah,
I don't know if that is symbolic, but
interesting.
yeah,
It seems intentional.
Oh,
Now
yeah.
that you mention it,
It is. With
I don't know
those
what it
two,
symbolizes.
with Joel and Ethan, it's intentional.
Right, everything is.
Yeah.
Cool. Any other before we actually get into the movie? Any other themes, symbols, anything you guys want to talk about?
there's so much symbology in this movie. It's where do you start and end with this? Like Eastern Western philosophy coming together. You have like Sam Elliott, like the cowboy, and then you have, you know, the dude who's like into like the Tao and you know, like yoga and all this stuff.
Is that an Eastern thing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nihilism.
Nihilism. Oh yeah, nihilism.
Although the characters don't seem very nihilistic, but
No. You see, those three are stupid.
Yeah.
Not nihilists.
that was the name that popped in the credits for me was when I saw Flea. I was like, Flea's in this fucking movie? Everyone's in this
Yeah.
fucking movie. I don't think I'm going to give y'all a spoiler warning. This is Big Lebowski. If you haven't seen it, go see it. You've probably seen it, and we're going to talk about it.
It's on Peacock and Amazon right now.
Yes.
So if you have subscriptions to those, you can watch it.
Yes.
And I'm sure you can find it somewhere
On the high seas.
on the high
with,
seas.
With sailing the high seas with Ugo, wherever.
R.
Yeah.
Me mateys.
So this is, we're going to do, for those of you who've been watching our episodes, we're going to do it slightly differently. So we're not going to do the scene by scene recap that we've been doing. We're going to try to do a little bit more of an act driven recap. So I'm going to introduce an act and the three of us are just going to talk about it, and we might hop back and forth, and we hope you enjoy the ride. So act one, what I'm calling the setup, bit of a cop out of a title, but that is what
That
it
is what
is.
act one is.
We establish the world of the dude, establish the mystery that he is maybe trying to solve or at least tied up in. And it starts with a pretty sweet voiceover from Sam Elliott and music that I've been watching way too much Fallout for the music.
Oh, is that in Fallout?
Well, that
I don't
style
play
of
Fallout.
music. I haven't
Tumble and Tumbleweed.
The tumbleweed is
right.
very Fallout like.
Yeah, I haven't actually played Fallout either, but I've watched the show,
Oh,
and it's music
I
like that
haven't.
all over it. So we get the Sam Elliott voiceover. That's where you were saying it.
sometimes
very,
there's a man.
very early establishes that it's during the first Gulf War.
Queen and her damn Dundees.
Yes, excellent. As soon as I hear that first note from, there's never been a cooler voice.
Sam
than
Elliott?
Sam Elliott, yeah.
It's up there. at
Unmatched.
least. Yeah, it's instantly recognizable, very marketable.
Yes.
Americana. You know, okay, I'm going to take a huge tangent. So I recently watched all of the Clone Wars, which Mason and I have talked about a few times. Excellent series. The guy that does the voice of all of the clones is a very prolific voice actor. And it turns out he was also the voice of the, I already forgot the name, but Legends of the Hidden Temple, the like big totem thing.
Oh,
You remember?
Prague
yeah.
or whatever it was. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I know Legends of the Hidden Temple. I watched that.
Dude has like
Dude.
860 credits on IMDb.
Oh, yeah.
Just been working as a voice
Voice-
actor for like 30 something years.
It's a good racket if you can get into it.
Yeah, I think probably ruined by AI. Probably too late to get into voice acting, but
I don't know.
I guess we'll see.
I don't think
Yeah.
AA is going to be what everybody thinks it is.
I hope so.
You know, I'm the only one that watched Terminator. Like, no, I mean, why would you? I don't want to get into this because I have thoughts on AI.
All right, so we got the Sam Elliott intro. We get to meet the dude as he's shopping for half and half for his signature White Russians that he is drinking in almost
No.
every scene of the film.
I like they show you exactly who he is from when as he tastes it, and then he post dates a check for 61 cents.
Yeah,
So right away you get this guy's. He's just skirting by.
right.
You know,
right.
There ain't much responsibility.
And then he goes home to his very humble abode that is clearly also bachelor pad, as he points out to the guys that jump him.
Yes.
Um,
You see a wedding ring on this finger?
yes. This look like the toilet seats up, man.
It's honestly like one of my favorite opening scenes of any movie.
Yeah.
Is when he's getting his head dunked in that toilet. Just like the jokes that set up and build one after the other, where you don't have enough time to react to the last joke before the next joke comes up. It's almost like classic Simpsons.
Yeah.
It's like where the jokes are so frequent and so good that
and
you
smart.
Yeah.
So
and
you have
smart,
to
too.
think about it.
Set up punchline. Where's the money, Lebowski? I don't know. One more time.
Yeah, one more time.
Oh. Obviously, you're not a golfer.
Yeah.
And they are the two dumbest thugs. It's clearly the wrong house.
Right. The old definition of goon,
Oh,
for sure.
And it's kind of like that concept, which is like show don't tell, which is like they are able to establish who the dude is,
Right.
without like outright saying who he is. They do it like through this like kind of almost like sketch comedy scene in a way. I just love that opening.
Yeah,
scene.
you learn so much about him so quickly. That's a good point.
and then his rug gets peed on.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it really tied the room together.
It really tied the room together. I love how often that gets called back. What I didn't love is how much they said Chinaman in the next 5 minutes.
That's
after
not
that.
the proper nomenclature.
Yeah. I wrote down Chinaman yeesh, and then he got corrected for saying it. I was like, oh, okay. It's aware.
I like that the Vietnam War vet is the one saying, hey, let's not say that, dude.
Right.
Goes against type.
I also clocked that the dude was putting on his bowling shoes with no socks, which like really bothered me. At least they're his shoes.
Yeah.
They're not rental shoes.
He doesn't
but
wear
it's still
socks. He wears jelly sandals the whole...
True. He probably doesn't own socks, I guess.
He might not. And it's like the same 4 articles of clothing.
Right.
Yeah.
The robe. Yeah. This is right off the bat. As soon as John Goodman was introduced as Walter.
Should we talk about the montage with the Bob Dylan song, the bowling montage,
Yeah.
the credits? I think that's
That
like
was
one of the
great.
that also sets up the world and you see what it is. And that song just fits like the movie. Like
It was so well shot.
it's about if you listen to the lyrics, like and you go the movie, it's almost a Bob Dylan, 24 years before wrote the song about the dude before knowing
I
the
didn't even
dude.
catch any
Or
of the
like-
lyrics.
Was it like the man in me will try sometimes to keep from being seen, but that's just because I don't want to be doesn't want to be seen or something like that. I'm butchering it, but like, you know, the man in me will do nearly any task, and for compensation there is little I will ask.
Oh,
That's almost
right.
the whole dude's mission in this.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't catch that. I was just watching how well that was shot.
Oh, and the guy that shakes his belly doing the
Uh-huh.
yeah.
And there's the shot that's like panning across the lanes as different bowlers throw all in a row. That was very like what's it called? Synchronized swimming. You know,
Yes.
just, like divers into the pool kind of reminded me of that.
I was trying to figure out how they got that shot where the bowling ball's coming at you and then you start spinning with the bowling ball.
Yeah, that was super
I
cool.
thought that was a cool effect.
Oh, the POV?
Yeah.
Well,
I think that was in the dream sequence.
yeah.
But still very
Oh,
cool shot.
yeah.
I Googled it, or do you want to wait for the dream sequence?
Oh no, let's do it.
All right, this is what the Google says. To film the bowling ball's perspective in Big Lebowski, the Coen Brothers and cinematographer Roger Deakins, he's worked with them
Uh-huh.
from, I
I
think,
recognize that name.
I think
that
from
name.
Raising Arizona on, and he's done a lot of stuff. I think he did Skyfall. But Roger Deakins mounted a camera onto a rotating dolly mounted apparatus resembling a barbecue spit. This rig allowed the camera to travel down the lane while rotating, creating a POV shot from the bowling ball. Because I thought
Wow.
they put a camera on a bowling ball.
Yeah,
or something.
that's what I
I had to
assumed too.
Google it
Yeah.
because I wanted to know because it is a great shot.
That was super cool. That was one of the shots that I think stuck in my brain the most. Especially the dream sequences were insane. I'm sure we'll get more of that.
Yeah.
Also, just the fact that Donnie is established as a punching bag so early was really funny. He's like constantly behind, getting yelled at.
And I don't know if the actual character of Walter is based on the man directly, but how his aesthetic is based off the writer director John Milius. He directed Conan the Barbarian and Red Dawn, amongst other things. Wrote them too. He wrote Apocalypse Now.
Oh, okay.
He wanted to film Apocalypse Now during the Tet Offensive in 67, 68.
Yep, that's Walter, all
I
right.
can see that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave this tab open so I can put a picture up right here when I'm editing.
I don't know if he pulls a gun on someone when they're over the line, but John Milius he's part of that New Hollywood, the film school. He went to school with Steven Spielberg, George Lucas, Brian De Palma. He was the most rebellious, I guess, of them, is how he's not known as well as them.
Interesting.
Because even De Palma, who goes against the grain, is diplomatic. But he's not, he's not as studio friendly as Spielberg and Lucas.
Right.
Yeah. But he's part of that same ilk.
Some crazy titles though. Red Dawn is one of my favorite movies.
And then he did this surfer movie. So he does these crazy war movies and then does a surfer movie.
Big Wednesday.
Yes. He's an avid surfer. Yes. Still alive, I believe, but suffered a massive stroke about 10, 12 years back.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. He is 81. Web with the facts.
No,
I love, like, John Goodman's character was made the movie for me.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, everyone was great.
Mm-hmm.
Every performance was perfect. But he is something about that rage that just like pops out of him without warning.
Oh,
was
incredible.
So compelling to me.
Oh my God. Out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. A fan theory, or I don't know if it's ever been confirmed, but it's almost canon now, is that Steve Buscemi as Donnie doesn't speak that much because in Fargo, his character wouldn't shut up. So the Coens had, the way the Coens, their sense of humor.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I love Steve Buscemi.
Mm-hmm.
And very humble guy
Yes.
as well.
Another great actor.
Yeah.
And for not doing much, there's a presence when he's on screen, and for being, shut the fuck up, Donnie. Donnie, you're out of your element. You're like a child that wanders into a movie in the middle. Walter, what does this have to do with the Chinaman that peed on my rug? Oh, dude, Chinaman's not the proper nomenclature. This movie's fast too. Everything sets up for the next thing.
Mm-hmm. Totally.
I had to rewind several times just because like you would look away and you miss something.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's happened so quickly,
right?
And like you just have to go back and watch it again just to keep up.
That is a really good comparison to the comedy in this.
And this was probably on the later half of The Simpsons golden years, 98, about season 10, and
yeah. Well,
they still had gems,
right? They were surely writing this and. A couple of years before that, but it's very smart, very quick, very subtle, unless it wants to be in your face.
Yes, I know a lot of lull, then something will happen, then it goes back to
Even the like you were saying in the opening scene with the toilet, it was very unexpected, and then it's fast paced, and then it goes to the bowling alley and everything's chill. And, but the jokes are still quick.
And he's explaining what happened and. Who peed on your rug, dude? Or pissed. They said pissed, didn't they? Who pissed on your rug, dude? Yeah.
So after the bowling alley, we get the introduction of the Big Lebowski, the one who was actually supposed to be hit up for money by the thugs.
Anybody else think he was a tad unreasonable?
A little bit. A little grouchy, yeah.
Well, not just grouchy, but I mean... I guess I get his point of what I'm supposed to give a rug to. Anytime somebody's rug in town gets peed on, I'm supposed to compensate. But I mean, you're the Jeffrey Lebowski they were looking for.
Mm-hmm.
And they peed on his rug. Just give him a damn rug.
Yeah.
Or divorce your wife.
Right. Yeah.
Why are you with her?
Yeah. I guess there are a lot of problems in this. Everyone's kind of an antagonist.
It's just,
The shot I really loved in this, even before the Big Lebowski comes in when he's just talking to Philip Seymour Hoffman, the shot of the Time magazine
and he looks
like
and he goes,
mirror. That was such a cool shot.
I love his reaction to her. You Lebowski, and he goes, far out, man. I'm on Time magazine. And how condescending Brandt really is. And smacks his finger, goes, you haven't been to college. No, man, I was, but I was too busy occupying buildings, and,
Right.
I love when he's looking at the picture of like the Lebowski Foundation, and it's like he's saying these are Lebowski's children.
Yeah.
And the dude's like, oh, he really
Multiracial.
multiracial children.
Racially, he's pretty cool then, huh?
Yeah, racially is pretty cool.
Yeah, the Lebowski little achievers or whatever. Yeah.
But this was kind of like something I brought up earlier, which is like as soon as the dude starts taking agency over things, like things start to go wrong. So there was no reason he had to go to Lebowski's mansion for his rug. He could have quit right now and he would have lost a rug.
That's true. It really
Walter
tied
made
the
such
room
a
together.
compelling point.
Yeah, yeah.
And dude, that rug really tied the room together.
It did. Like the dude pretends he doesn't care, but he does. He
Yes,
does.
right.
He was upset about the rug.
Yeah.
Like, and he doesn't get upset. I mean, he gets upset during this movie, but like that wasn't brought on by any, like Walter. Normally he gets upset at Walter, but that wasn't brought on by Walter.
Yeah. That's kind of like what you were saying with anytime he exhibits agency or attempts to exhibit agency, things go off the rails.
Yeah, he takes the rug anyway.
Yeah. And it's like,
Old man said,
it's countered.
any rug in the house.
The way that he projects is like laid back, don't care about anything. And then like he steps out of that and things go awry. And that's kind of, now that you say that, I'm thinking that's like every character in this movie is expecting others to not act the way that they
True.
And he's doing that. He's like, yeah, everyone should just chill out, man. But then he breaks his chill and things go off
All
the
the
rails.
time.
Even not to jump a little ahead, but even that rug that he stole from Lebowski was stolen back by Maud.
Right.
It was
so it's
Maud's,
like,
and it has sentimental value to Maud. He can't even pick the right rug.
Yeah.
Like the rug he picked got him further into this shit.
Right.
Yeah.
That's true. It introduced another
I didn't think
angle.
about that till right
That's
now.
funny. This is also where we meet Tara Reid as
Bunny
Bunny Lebowski, the
And the
trophy
nihilist. We meet the nihilist
the
too.
nihilist, the first one.
He's passed out drunk in the pool.
Yeah. I think all she says is he's a nihilist. Like,
I love the dude's
won't
quote.
he mind? He's like, blow on my toe and goes, won't he mind? He's a nihilist. He doesn't care about anything.
what were you saying?
The dude's just saying like that sounds exhausting, like being a nihilist.
Yeah, right. That's a lot of work to
Yeah,
get.
sounds exactly.
To your point, the landlord played by Jack Keller.
Walter.
What's that?
His name's Walter in the movie.
His name's Walter also?
Who else is Walter? Isn't that the landlord?
John Goodman is.
Oh, what am I think? What's his name? Leonard?
I actually didn't catch. I just got the landlord.
Yes.
The dancing landlord.
Yes.
Hey,
dude. Oh, and how he comes to the door.
so meek.
Yeah. You come and give me some pointers. Yeah, man, I'll be there. It's already the 10th, dude. Far out, man. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
He was actually.
He lets him slide.
That actor was in one of my favorite comedies ever, Big Trouble. Have you guys seen that?
Is that the Tim Allen, like Johnny
Allen.
Knoxville?
Yeah.
I feel like if you read the YouTube comments, I say this every week, but I watched that on Comedy Central. Comedy Central used to show like movies, and not
Yes.
the same 6 movies, but like is it Fargo, CB4? I watched Drowning Mona for the first time there.
Wow.
Bette Midler, Danny DeVito directed movie, so it's a comedy, but a dark comedy.
Yeah.
Fargo's funny, actually. Like Fargo is actually a funny movie,
Yeah.
even with all the murder.
Well, Big Trouble. Check it out.
Okay.
It's based off of a Dave Barry novel, who's a comedy writer from Florida, kind of Carl Hyacin, Dave Barry.
This won't spoil anything, but there's a plane crash in it. Not anything even.
Yeah.
But
It came out in late 2001 and
April. No, it got pushed back to April 2002. It was
That's what it
supposed to have a
was.
late 2001 release, but because of the plane crash, which isn't even because 9/11 happened, a plane landed shaky, and they pushed the movie back. But it got buried, and it's not as well known, I think, because it really is like a movie of its time. And I think if it came out, because I remember previews, like there was previews on TV, and it was coming out in the fall of
right.
early fall,
'Cause it's-
summer.
Tim Allen, Knoxville, Zoe Deschanel.
Yes.
Omar Epps.
It was one of those movies. It's one of those movies that came, one of those
Janine Garofalo.
ensemble, like they don't really do crime comedy anymore. but it's one of those,
Okay.
like one of those heist films that has comedic elements and
Stanley Tucci.
yes,
Who's like high on a frog's venom the entire movie. It's so good.
yes, but
Anyways,
Yeah, back to-
big aside. Big Trouble, one of my favorite movies, and my mom will be glad I shouted out. Hi, Mom.
I've seen it. It's my fault because I've seen it.
I appreciate it, Webb.
Well, I love movies. I didn't go to film school because UNLV didn't have a film department. I was a fine arts student, but with a focus in film.
Okay.
So like I've seen this movie twice in film classes.
Wonderful.
So
That's why you know 1950s noir.
yeah, well, yes, and 40s noir and all.
Whatnot.
I've seen.
We also, I think, kind of the bow on Act 1 is the scene we mentioned earlier where Walter loses his shit and pulls a gun on the guys they're playing against.
I forgot it's so early in the movie. Like I've been saying this, but this movie gets to everything so quick.
Yeah.
Over the line, Smokey. And then he shows up with the dog, and then they establish
Yeah.
that he's still
His
doing
ex-wife's
stuff with
dog.
well, Walter can't let go.
Yeah.
It comes up later, but yeah, that's a big thing with Walter.
Also, I love the line I jotted down from that scene is after they're walking out of the bowling alley after he pulls the gun on the guy and the dude says he's got mental problems, man. He says beyond pacifism.
Oh yeah, so both. I wrote it down. I'll get it. So it's like he has emotional problems, man. Emotional problems beyond pacifism. Did either of you notice when they're arguing in the car, the cops show up and it's all in the background, but the cops show up and rush in the
Yep.
bowling alley,
Yeah.
and they have no concern
Yeah.
over what they did.
Yeah, they're not
And I
bothered.
wrote, so just going back a little bit, I wrote down, the dude is very calm when Walter points the gun on Smokey and yells what I already said, but has the whole world gone mad?
Mhm.
Am I the only one who gives a shit about the rules, as he's holding a loaded gun at someone in a bowling alley, overstepping over the line?
Yeah.
God damn it, Walter, mark it 0. But he's like, put the piece down, Walter, and then you notice Donnie reacts, dudes just put the piece down, Walter, doesn't even get up. Donnie moves and is all like nervous.
Yeah.
Mm.
The dude knows that nothing's gonna come of it.
Yes. He's this ain't the first time Walter's probably pulled a gun on somebody.
Right. He's
In a
like,
bowling
they're calling
alley.
the cops, man.
It's
You
like,
can't do
dude.
this.
Yeah, really? Yeah.
I loved all the phone calls from the league the following day.
Yeah.
Like,
And Smokey being pissed, but still cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, come on, I know come on, Walt. Come on, dude. He can't do that.
Yeah.
Like they're still allowed to play, but they're just a little bit in trouble for
Yeah,
blowing out a piece.
right.
Like,
Just a little.
It's like, guys, 1991 was different,
Yeah.
different time.
Yeah.
You notice too a lot of smoking indoors because you
Yeah.
can still. It was right. This was right. I've seen this movie with my dad 100 times, and like he's older than me. So I'm like, one time I said, Dad, when did you stop? We were watching this movie and smoking indoors. I'm like, when did they stop smoking indoors? He said, right about the time this movie's based, about 91, when the Desert Storm and everything was going on. So it's like, probably
time
another
capsule.
symbol. Yes, it is a capsule in time
Yeah.
that they got
That's funny.
of the early 90s with Bush in office and Desert Storm and what was,
did you notice that the dude, when he said this aggression will not stand, he said that word for word from what George H.W. Bush said. at the press
Oh,
conference.
well, it's probably
I
deliberate, but
totally didn't catch that. That's
No.
funny.
He just
but-
like repeats what he's heard.
Yeah.
yes,
the movie.
yes.
That's funny. So that I think kind of closes out Act 1, the establishment of the world, right? And then we get into Act 2, which is most of the movie.
Yeah.
I call it the spiral.
Yes.
Escalating confusion, competing agendas. The main mystery is now multiple mysteries intertwined with
I
each
know.
other.
It's the world's biggest fuck up fucks something up
Yeah.
that's already fucked up.
And
But yeah.
it spirals beyond reason.
Yeah. The over dramatic when he goes and meets the other Lebowski, about Bunny being kidnapped. That music's playing in the fireplace, and isn't it raining or it's dark? And he sparks a J.
Yeah.
This man's spilling out his soul, and he's going, "Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's a bummer, dude."
To be fair, that's what I usually do when my friends are spilling out their souls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
It is funny to just light up in someone's house.
And I like that Brant, going back to the machine, Brant has to assure him it's not about the rug.
Yeah, right.
Call
the
back.
message.
We don't care about the rug.
the voicemails. That's right.
I know you stole the rug, but this is about something else.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll call.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
He
He's-
figured out that's how he's going to get him to call him back.
Right. He's like, you're not in trouble. We
Yeah.
need to talk to you about something else. Yeah. Also, the introduction of John Turturro's character. I don't know. Like, we should talk about that because the only moving images of this film that I had ever seen is the slow motion like
Of him
dance
dancing?
after he
Yeah.
throws the ball.
To
That's
the Spanish Hotel California.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I had ever seen from
And
this movie, other than like a picture of John Goodman with the gun or like the Dude Abides meme
Mhm.
floating around.
There's a movie about the Jesus.
I saw that when I was looking up stuff for this.
I haven't seen it. It's 2019, written and directed and starring John Turturro. It was
Oh,
a
he wrote
passion.
and directed it?
It was a passion project. Of
Oh,
his.
okay.
There's no Coen brother involvement. It's not a continuation of the movie. I haven't seen it. I know it's a remake of a French film called Going There. I watched a YouTube video essay on it,
Huh.
and it wasn't the most favorable review.
So he kind of like took the character out of the
Mhm.
world a little bit. I'm sure he like called Joel and Ethan. Like,
Oh,
"Is this
they
cool?"
gave they're friends. Like
Right, yeah.
they've worked since I think Barton Fink in '91, and he's in a bunch of stuff
Yeah.
they've done. And yeah,
That's
but
interesting.
Bobby Cannavale, or however you say his name's in it. There's a
Mm.
bunch of people in that movie,
Huh.
but I haven't seen it. I just
Hilarious
saw-
setup of that character
yeah.
too. Walter like narrating the fact that he's a
Yeah,
pedophile.
yeah,
or a
pederast, a pederast.
Yeah.
I like when they're panning during the montage, the Hotel California montage, and you see Walter just grimacing at him. Dude, just hey man, and then Donnie's like, "What?
Yeah, what?
Hey, huh?
Always trying to catch up.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
yes."
Yeah.
Oh, did you notice? And this will go back at the end, but the Jesus is in his his purple ensemble,
Mhm.
and his partner that I don't even know his name, the silent guy. He's in the montage, but he's wearing a purple shirt. He's matching the
Oh,
color.
really?
Yeah,
I didn't notice that guy looked familiar, and
I don't know who
I
he
couldn't
is.
find him even on IMDb
yeah.
because I didn't know the character's name.
I don't know if he has in it. He probably does.
Yeah, because I thought that the Jesus said like called him like Liam or Leo or something.
his name might be Leo.
But yeah, I couldn't find him
Or
in the credits.
Liam.
I was like, I sort of like, is this
Heard
guy
that
like a
shit you-
professional bull?
I heard that shit you pulled, man.
Yeah.
You try to pull your piece on me, I'll turn it or grab it from you and stick it up your ass and pull the trigger till it goes click, click. Told you, dude. Pederast. Oh,
And
so
the little cutaway shot of him having to go around the neighborhood.
Yeah.
yes, that's
telling
great. And
people
then
he's a sex
gulp.
offender. Yeah.
There's a quote when dude's setting up about, yeah, I gotta drop off the money and all this and all that. And then he's like, yeah, they gave me this phone so I can call them, and they know not to call during bowling league. And Walter says, time doesn't start and stop at your convenience, you miserable piece of shit. And I quote that. I say that to people.
That's a good
Friends
quote,
of mine,
yeah.
not just random people.
You're right.
America. But yeah, that's just, he can go, like you said, Walter can go from everything's good to just anger
Yeah.
at his best friend.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's funny he said that too because he switched one of the bowling league days to
Yes,
Wednesday.
But
from
that's for
Saturday.
Shabbos.
Yeah,
He can't, but that's,
he's not even consistent.
but it's Shabbos.
Yeah,
It's-
yeah, of course.
The what? Yeah.
Fucking Shabbos. And the cell phone's huge.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
portable phone was
Yeah.
so
With
funny.
the
The
strap.
strap.
1991.
Yeah. This is in between the Turturro and the phone is when we get the shot inside the bowling ball as he's having that dream.
Yes.
Flying over.
Well, they
uh,
quote Lenin before that. Vladimir Ulyich. I am the walrus. I love that scene too.
Mhm.
And that's what I mean about them being smart. Walter and Dude are like referencing V.I. Lenin and know what they're referencing.
Right.
And it's Wally that's like, I am the walrus, thinking they're talking about John Lennon.
Yeah.
But yes, that was a cool montage
Yeah.
with Bob Dylan again. He's
Oh, okay.
flying on
Yeah, the
carpet.
dream.
Did you notice before he gets knocked out, when they knock him out, he's listening to the 87 bowling finals?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was a nice touch.
Yeah.
He recorded the game.
Right. I thought that was really funny.
For a man who doesn't pick up a bowling ball once, he sure loves bowling.
He does. I know. We don't know how good he is, how much he cares, but he shows up and he allegedly plays.
Yeah.
Uh,
Donnie plays more than him.
Yeah. I guess we do see Walter bowl.
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
does.
Walter, Donnie bowled. He said mark it down, and the dude didn't mark it down.
Oh,
Mark
Very
it down,
first scene.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and so the Big Lebowski calls the dude,
Yeah.
as we talked about. He's dodging the voicemails until he figures out it's not about the rug. And he gets looped into paying the ransom on Bunny's alleged kidnapping, given the comically large portable phone, because it's supposed to be 91. Is told not to have anyone with him.
Why
Go
did he bring
alone.
Walter? Of everybody to bring.
I don't think he planned to bring Walter. Is the vibe I got. Walter brought
did
himself.
say in that scene we just mentioned, like he pretty much said, "I'm going,"
Yeah,
but he knew he's just gonna fuck it all up.
yeah.
I remember he picked Walter up from, I think it was like a laundromat or
Mhm.
security store,
Mhm.
and he had his dirty laundry. Well, I don't know if this spoilers.
undies.
We're not doing spoilers.
We're in that part of the
Yeah.
scene. That's fine.
He brought his like
The
dirty
ringer.
laundry.
The ringer, yeah.
The ringer. Yeah.
The undies.
But yeah, I can't recall exactly why they picked him up from that spot, but
Yeah,
or like what the need was for Walter to be in the car with the dude.
Because
yeah.
Walter was in Nom and this was some
Yeah.
action.
He had to
I
show
know,
up.
but
He had to be there.
you're right, because it seemed like the dude didn't plan to bring him.
Yeah.
But I don't know why he was meeting him if he didn't plan
Yeah,
to
I think
bring him.
maybe I missed that too. But
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
he just nobody else would hang out with those two.
Yeah.
Like,
True.
that's why they're friends.
It's just instant, like, oh, I have a problem. I'm going to call
Yeah.
Walter. We all have.
Because the dude doesn't like doing anything.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why. Then he can blame Walter when it gets fucked up. It doesn't
they-
go as
Right. The
Yeah.
ringer.
well.
Mhm.
Walter isn't as John Rambo as he thinks.
Yes.
Because he jumps out of the car,
I know, with the
and
headbands
the headband,
and the Uzi.
and the Uzi goes everywhere and shoots out the
Yeah.
taillight and the back tire. The first time dude's car gets damaged.
Yes.
Mhm.
Recurring
the first,
theme in this movie.
the first scrape.
Yes.
And
God damn it, Walter.
Suffice to say, they fuck it up.
And this is when Walter goes bowling.
Yes.
Is bowling. And not even the phone's ringing. Dude's all upset because they're gonna kill that. They're gonna kill that poor woman.
Yeah.
I love how he goes, "Oh, that you're still upset. You said it yourself. She kidnapped
She
herself.
kidnapped herself.
Yeah.
I said I thought.
She kidnapped herself."
I actually I try to jot down the cinematography that kind of pops out to me, and the cutback shot to John Goodman about to bowl, and then the slow pan over to the dude while the phone is ringing and they're ignoring it. That was
And
such
they're
a cool
smoking.
shot. Yeah, it was very
Yes,
very
that is
cool.
a cool shot.
It's almost like the phone ringing is a running joke that keeps going.
Mhm.
Like
Yes.
further in, when they're sitting in front of like the police and he's doing the report.
Yeah,
police
and-
report, and the phone just keeps ringing off the hook.
Yes,
That the black cop, his name's Richard Grant, but he was George Washington Duke in Rocky V. That's-
okay. He looked very
touch me
familiar.
and I'll sue.
Yeah.
For what? Sue me for what?
You ready for another one, Webb?
What's another one?
I haven't seen any of the Rocky movies.
Oh, they're good.
I've seen Creed.
Okay, Creed's good. I haven't seen Creed 3. Seen
I
Creed
only saw.
2.
I think I've seen like parts of various Rocky movies. Like at friends' house. and
Rocky
whatnot.
4 is my least favorite Rocky. I don't want to get into it. It's not a good Rocky. But
Not even worth a tangent.
Well, no,
Fucking-
because I'll go on a tangent. He ends communism by going, "Hey, come on, really?" Like he ends communism by going, "Ooh, cool." Like that's and there's a fucking I just
It
don't
was
like
that
it.
easy.
But Rocky 5 isn't as bad as everybody says, actually. And then Rocky Balboa is really good. The first 3 are great, and Creed's good. But because my least favorite Rocky is Rocky 4, and Creed 2 is pretty much a Rocky 4 sequel,
Hmm.
Creed 2 isn't.
I didn't even remember there were 3 of those.
There's 5. There's
No,
6
the Creed
Rocky-
ones.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. There's 9 Rocky movies. Well, he's not in the third one, but yeah.
oh, I also love when they're leaving the bowling alley and they find that the car is stolen.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. that's-
When Walter's voice cracks as they realize it. I forget what line
We're
he
parked in a handicapped spot.
Yeah, and he
We know the car's been stolen, Walter. Your phone's ringing, dude. Thanks, Donnie.
Yeah.
And he walks home.
Yeah,
And
that was a great shot too. Like all of them, and then it just kind of like follows him as he
and he's
takes off
pissed.
around the corner. All
It's all gone wrong.
everything is.
This part I didn't quite get, but he parked in a handicap spot. My first reaction would be that I got towed,
Yeah,
but they somehow concluded that the car got stolen.
yeah.
I think it's I don't know.
Did the car even get stolen?
Yes.
It was the kids
Larry.
joyrided it.
Larry took it.
That's right, because they found his homework. And I was gonna say, like, did it just get impounded and he thought it was stolen?
No,
the
it
whole time?
got
But yeah, no,
stolen.
it did get
Yeah.
stolen.
And they kept I love how he reported that he had Creedence Clearwater tapes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some Credence.
Yes. That's, tape
Might want to
decks
say
and
goodbye to the
Creedence
tape deck and,
and
the
the
Credence. Yeah,
and a briefcase with my business papers.
papers.
What do you do for work? Unemployed.
yeah, I'm gonna.
As the phone's ringing.
Yeah,
And then Maud calls about the rug.
Maud. That's another goat, another
Oh, Maud?
incredible actor.
Oh,
Wow.
Julian Moore.
Yeah.
You can tell she's having fun with this. They
Totally.
just said, whatever you want to do.
Yeah, she's
just
got the British accent for some reason
with the
with
haircut.
bob.
She just
Yeah.
wears the robe.
Yeah,
Paints naked. Like she's this eccentric artist. And
she's.
me and I don't agree with his lifestyle and he doesn't agree with mine.
Mhm.
Like
And this is where we learned that Bunny did some porn with the nihilists.
that's one of my favorite lines. Dude goes, I know that guy. He's a nihilist.
Yeah. The aforementioned Peter what Mace?
Stormare.
Stormare, yes.
Thank you, Mace. He's obviously been in a lot. Peter Stormare has a ton
Mhm.
of credits. He's
Oh,
the devil
he
in
is
Constantine.
the devil in Constantine.
He's Alexi in Bad Boys 2. He's he's the Volkswagen guy from the early 2000s Volkswagen
Okay,
commercials.
yeah.
V-Dub in the house.
Yes. Yep.
There was an Armageddon. He's the Russian space station guy.
Oh.
It's funny because he's Swedish, but he
Yeah.
like plays any European that like
Any
they need
Eastern
him to
Bloc European.
be. Yeah.
And this is Maud brings up that she kidnapped herself.
Mhm.
Like this is another piece in the puzzle. Everything's moving fast. And I took a note about this scene is the snappy dialogue, like the language of this film
Mm-hmm.
and like the way everybody talks and the back and like just, yeah.
Every character is so unique too.
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Like, the characters are so well developed for how little time they have on screen.
Mhm.
It's incredible.
That's
They feel real too. Like, it'd be-
Everybody does. Well, the Coen Brothers are good at that.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Every character,
Uh-huh.
no matter how small or big, leaves a presence and is there for a reason.
Mhm.
I was thinking it would be so easy to make the landlord like an evil, money loving kind
Yeah.
of like guy who's like, oh, like you have to pay the rent or I'm gonna kick you out.
Yeah.
Right. But they made him into like this sympathetic, like kind of like artsy
Tortured artist.
Yeah, tortured artist
that
who's like,
outfit
oh, I
with
understand.
The pants and the belt and the shirt
Yeah,
tucked into
the shirt
pants.
too tight.
Too
and
tight, and
yeah,
just the way he was
he's so
standing
like
and
meek.
Hey, dude,
Yeah,
and those sneakers. Yeah,
He
he's
can't even ask for rent. He's just like, oh, dude, like
It's
the
literally
rent's,
the-
or he says like, dude, it's the 10th tomorrow.
yeah, right.
yeah, that's how he
Yeah.
gets around it.
Yeah. So yeah, I the Coen Brothers, just their characterization, all their characters are just amazing.
Yeah,
Not a single bad character in this whole movie. In
No.
terms of, like,
No.
and no one takes a scene off, no matter who they are in the scene. Like everyone is in that character. And that's again, like I don't know to what degree all of these actors were famous in '98. Obviously, like
Yeah.
the stars were big, but like you said, Philip Seymour Hoffman wasn't big, or maybe you said Philip Seymour Hoffman wasn't big yet at this point.
Tara
And-
Reid wasn't.
but he's
Yeah.
kind of like Hoffman is known as one of the best actors
Mhm.
of all time.
Yeah.
I think it's because of roles like this. The
Yeah.
bit roles get you to the big roles.
Right.
And when you chew up the scene and when you make a mark.
Mhm.
John Turturro doesn't do, but I think he was a big deal, or like maybe not a leading man, but he's a method actor. So he's a big. If you like movies and stuff, he's in Do the Right Thing. He's in a lot of Spike Lee movies. He's in Jungle Fever. He's in yeah, I can't think off the top of my head, but he's in a bunch.
Transformers.
Transformers. He's in Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Oh yeah,
yeah,
that's right. Yeah,
yeah. He's a regular. He's a Coen Brothers regular.
yeah.
Same with Goodman.
Mm-hmm.
Same with Buscemi.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Was this before or after Reservoir Dogs?
Reservoir Dogs is
That's-
1992.
Okay,
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
so.
So yeah, this Steve Buscemi's just
because that was kind of, I know Buscemi had acted before that, but that was Reservoir Dogs was like his takeoff.
I think so. Well, King of New York came out 3 years before that.
Oh, that's right.
Which are you guys gonna do that? That's one y'all should do. King of New York.
Let me add it to the list.
It's Abel Ferrara directed it. Christopher Walken, Lawrence Fishburne, Wesley
Right.
Snipes, David Caruso,
I don't know if I've seen. It looks familiar. I don't know if I've seen.
Gus
this.
from Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
I think Giancarlo Espinosa. Thank you, Maceo, with the names.
This is why we love having Mace.
Oh, he just every name that I butchered, every last name I've butchered, he's been able to come in.
Mace wasn't even a twinkle in Mark's eye at the time this movie came out, and he's still giving the names to us. Anyway, so back to, we'll close out the Julianne Moore, the mod kind of plot point. She basically tasks him with getting the money back, and she'll give him 10%, right? I think is the cut here.
Yeah,
And sends him off in a
it's
limo.
$1 million, right? That they put in the.
Yeah, so $100,000.
Oh, is that
or
100,000?
It's $1 million in the briefcase.
Oh, yeah, it's $1 million in the
he gets to keep
briefcase.
10%.
And he would keep 10% on top of the 20K that
Yeah,
other Lebowski.
and I think someone else offers him money. Oh, Treehorn offers
later.
him money later.
Later.
Yeah. But I love that he's like getting taken home in the limo, and then he gets ripped out of the limo and thrown into another
limo. That limo driver is Dom Herrera, who's like a stand-up legend.
Yeah. Okay. I was like,
That's his name, Dom Herrera.
yeah. I was like, I know this guy from something.
Yeah, he's in it. He does get thrown in another limo.
Yeah, with the drink, he's like, "Don't spill it." He's not
Oh,
like
yeah.
worried about
White
getting
Russian, yeah.
kidnapped.
Yes, that's-
he's like,
well,
"Don't spill the drink."
He lives for White Russian.
Yeah,
And then other Lebowski has that sweater and that hat on.
yes,
And it's just, I don't know, something about the imagery of him every time he's on screen that just snarks, that he's
it's
mad.
very Dick Cheney.
He's, but
like,
Yeah.
or like just a senator in general,
yes.
right?
I was going to say Dick, but that's the wrong, Desert Storm, but that's the wrong Bush.
Yeah,
And that's the wrong
Yeah.
Iraq war.
yeah,
But he's just angry and he's comical every time he's on
yeah.
screen because of how angry, and then Brant's all, dude, you know.
To the point of like no one taking a scene off.
Yes.
Like while the Big Lebowski is yelling, Philip Seymour Hoffman is doing these like darting glances like back and forth between the Lebowskis of like, I don't know what to do. There's conflict.
Yeah.
It's like, it was just such
He's
great
so
acting
out of
that he
his
didn't need to
element,
be
actually.
doing.
Like, that's not the job he signed up for.
Yeah,
To
right.
be a babysitter
Totally.
Yeah.
for Bunny and
Yeah.
Jeff Lebowski.
But you could almost like tell his like training for being a butler or whatever assistant to Lebowski because of how he addresses the dude, saying like, we are concerned, dude.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
the way he addresses
Yes.
Jeffrey Lebowski as
He
the dude.
respectfully uses the name that he adopts.
Yeah.
And then, dude, it's still, everything's fucked up. He knows they didn't drop off the money, and he still asks for the 20 grand.
Yeah.
Because he could use it. Let's all be honest. That man post-dated a check for 61 cents. He could use the 20 grand.
That's true.
And just telling the Big Lebowski that his wife is hanging with like known pornographers around town.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like
I got
the
certain
audacity.
information, man. New information. You're hanging around town with certain known pornographers. No offense, no disrespect, or whatever he says. Then they give him the envelope, and he thinks it's the money.
Yeah. It's a toe.
Ugh.
And so I think this is where we get, like I was saying, the bubble bath scene. Look, I want to
Yeah.
take a bubble bath with a J.
The coffee shop scenes first.
I believe you.
Yeah, because I wrote down because I thought it was Walter has all types of quotes.
Oh, that's right. I
That wasn't
forgot
her
this
toe,
scene. Yeah.
dude. You want a toe? I can get you a toe. Believe me, I can get you a toe by 3:00 with nail polish in a diner.
And he ends up being right.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can get a toe.
You could get a toe.
And
You
then-
cut it off your girlfriend, apparently.
Yes. Spoiler. But and then there's another nom rant when
That's-
the waitress
yeah.
asks him, and then
Oh,
I've noticed,
that was so good. And he's-
the dude gets progressively more like fed up with Walter's constant outbursts of
Yeah.
rage.
he's like, not everything is about Nom, Walter.
And he puts his money down and leaves the coffee shop because Walter made a scene and
Yeah.
shit.
I love that Walter's like, I'm gonna say I'm gonna drink my coffee.
I'm
It's
gonna
like telling
Like he realizes he
conflict
made
is
a scene.
over.
Like he made a scene. He realized he's embarrassed, but he
Yeah.
can't leave.
Yeah, he has to flex
First
into it.
Amendment right.
Yeah.
I didn't see my buddies face down in the muck.
Yeah, so that you and I could have this conversation.
I like the little attention to detail when the dude is leaving the cafe and he like puts down the coins with his J and then he like picks the J
Picks
back
the
up.
J up, yeah.
He's like, no, I actually want
It's
this.
always,
I noticed
and
that
you
too.
This will go later on. But you notice it's always a roach. It's
Yeah, like
never a
he's-
full joint. It's
yeah.
always a roach.
Yeah,
The man does like it's always a roach.
he's probably babysitting
Getting by.
1J all day.
He's
you
just
know?
getting by.
Yeah. All right, so now the
Yes.
the bubble bath.
The moment you've been waiting
Yes.
for.
Because that was just a lot of candles, man. Like I understand
of
the
candles,
vibes,
man.
but that's a lot of candles. And this is where he gets jumped by the nihilists in the bathtub with the ferret. He calls it a marmot. I'm pretty sure that was a
Yeah.
ferret.
This is a private residence, man.
Yeah.
Which is how I
They're, like
respond.
smashing his
That's how I respond when people are smashing my things. This is a private residence, man.
So after the nihilists storm in, he
That's
ends up
good.
getting his car back at the impound lot.
And the Credence tapes.
Yep.
And the Credence tapes.
I
are
made
still
sure I
with
wrote
it.
that down.
To everybody's surprise.
Which when you learn that it was stolen by a ninth grader, it kind of makes sense that kid wouldn't want
I
those
would have
tapes,
probably,
I guess.
I would have probably took Credence.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the ninth grader in '98, I don't know.
No, I wasn't. I was a third grader in
Yeah.
'98. What was I listening to? I don't know.
I love
Whatever was on all that.
at the impound lot. Another shot that I really loved was the shot through the dirty window of him talking to the cop.
Oh, and the
back
cop laughing and
forth.
said, "You gonna fight?" Because he does the briefcase ain't there.
Yeah, and just like they could have rolled the window down again, like the Coen Brothers being intentional. Like it was so great having them talking to each other through the window, and like I think any other director would just roll the window down to get it out of the way
Mhm.
and not be like a thing to edit around. But they were like,
Well, it comes into play. The window
Yeah.
that doesn't roll down
oh right,
later.
right,
Yes. Everything.
Yeah.
Well, this is like script writing 101. Everything in this script needs to be there.
Mhm.
There's no fucking around
There's
in this
nothing
movie,
extra, yeah,
which is great.
and it's so fast paced.
Yes.
They pack a
We're
lot.
being 2 hours.
Right, it's 2 hours. It didn't feel like it.
Yeah.
Torque felt like 2 hours.
And what was it, 80 minutes maybe?
Something like
Yeah.
I looked at the runtime before watching it again. I swear in my head, I was like, it's an 80-minute movie.
yeah,
I thought
And
it
I
was
looked-
90 minutes
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah.
I had
Yeah.
to pause and say,
hour
does that
57
say
runtime.
57 or 37?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was even longer for me because I had ads. Fucking-
Oh. Hey, man. Oh, yeah. This next scene, I got a bunch of Walter
bring us
quotes.
into it, Webb.
Oh, Donnie says, they were Nazis, dude? And then Walter says, come on, Donnie, they were threatening castration. Are we going to split hairs here? And then,
Also the nihilists. Fuck me.
I mean, say what you want about the tenets of the National Socialism, dude, but at least it has an ethos.
Again.
That's
Yeah.
it's a smart. That's
Philosophy
I
of
wrote
this
down. It's a
movie.
smart movie.
Yeah.
Like
It's just competing philosophies everywhere. You know,
Oh.
you got Lebowski the capitalist. you know?
yes, yes. I wrote something down about what he later on, but yeah, he is kind of like someone who was for the movement that kind of just once the movement ended, he didn't have anywhere to go.
Right. I meant the Big Lebowski.
Oh, yes.
Like
Oh,
the obvious
yes.
capitalist.
Yes,
Unsuccessful one based on his daughter's
yes. Well,
information she shares later on.
I love how dude says fuck the tournament and Walter
Well-
like that's of everything going on and everything said. That's a
They're yelling at each other the whole movie.
the
and,
whole
like,
movie. There,
But like that he took personally.
wow, come on, Donnie.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then I loved in this part where Donnie and Walter leave and it zooms in on the dude and you hear that tumbleweed song come in. I was like, oh, it's gonna pan out and Sam Elliott's gonna be there. And it pans out and Sam Elliott's there. I was
As an old cowboy, like it's
Right.
just
like, yeah.
oh, and this is something I like about the Coen Brothers is how they break the fourth wall without necessarily breaking the fourth wall. Like they wink at you, but they never explain because Sam Elliott's the narrator
Mhm.
and he's us. What like
Yeah. I
and
made
he's
that
there,
note at
like,
the
it's
end of
like the
movie,
audience-
He's us, yeah.
we're talking to the dude right there. You
Mhm.
know, it's just it's a nice little break too
Yeah.
from everything.
Yeah, and he shows up at the beginning, the middle, and,
And
the
the end,
Yeah.
yes, he
It's
does.
very, very intentional. And yeah, the end. I'll wait until we get there.
Sometimes you eat the bar, and sometimes the bar he eats you.
Mhm.
Is that an Eastern thing, man? Far from it. Far from it.
Far from
And the way you're right, that voice and the way he's
iconic.
yes.
What was the sitcom he was in with Danny Masterson before he got canceled?
Oh, The Ranch.
The Ranch.
Yeah, yeah.
That's right.
Yes. Ashton Kutcher too.
Yeah. Love Sam Elliott.
I've never seen The Ranch.
I think I started watching it when it was on. My wife and I watched it.
Yeah. My wife. Poor rat. I got it.
Well, here I'll take us to another tangential movie reference. So he goes back to Mods.
Maud calls the bowling alley, which
That's right, to get a hold
she
of
knows
him.
where he's
Yeah.
at. Like he won't be home, and she knows what bowling alley. How much power and influence does Big Lebowski have?
A lot. It
The
seems.
dude's-
Yeah, it does.
He's a pretty predictable character, though.
He's only-
we
he's
don't
only
ever-
ever in a
I'd
few
say he's a
places.
creature of habit.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair, man. So he goes back to Mods, and a friend of hers is hanging out. I forget his name. It's actually a pretty comical name.
Oh, it is.
But
Oh,
It's like the guy with like the thin
Rex.
mustache.
Rex something,
yeah,
right?
Oh gosh, I wrote it down.
And
And
I think the actor. I mean, that actor's been in things.
Yeah, so I think most people would know him from the Harry Potter series. He's Professor Lupin.
Well, here's
Oh,
one.
Harry
Here's
Potter.
one.
Yeah.
I get it.
Are you
Pull
going
a
to say
Kev.
the same one that I'm thinking? Let's see it.
I've never watched a Harry Potter movie.
Oh wow!
Now, see, I pulled a Kev.
Nice. I respect that. I've seen.
I haven't seen The Lord of the Rings either.
Um,
And
but-
they just ain't not for any other reason than I haven't seen them. I know they're good. Everybody tells me. I'm looking at my camera, so everybody
Yeah.
knows. I haven't watched them just because I haven't gotten around to it. I'm not making a stand.
I feel like if you were invited to a birthday party between like September and November of any year in the late 90s, you went to a Harry Potter movie.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that's true. I guess.
I read the books up to the fourth one. I just
Okay.
didn't see the
You read
movie.
the books but not seen the movies?
2001. And when that came out, I think I was like 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I had a cable box in my room with the TV, and IFC was not what it is now. It was
Yeah.
independent film channel,
Yeah.
and I was watching those movies, so my tastes were a little more sophisticated
Yeah.
than my
Yeah.
age.
Yeah.
And we had HBO too, so like the movies I was seeing were a little different than and I didn't really have any restrictions on like that. I mean, not what I could watch and what I couldn't watch,
Mhm.
because my parents didn't think that's what made a kid
Yeah.
act out
My
or whatever.
parents were very liberal with the movies I was
TV,
raised
I
on
watched
and
this.
allowed
We
to
watched The Simpsons as like a family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I knew kids. And I always thought that was unfair. I think the parents just never gave it a chance, because any kid who couldn't watch The Simpsons, I was like, your parents really don't know what The Simpsons is.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because this is like,
And a lot of parents didn't, because
Yes.
Mhm.
cartoons had never been for grown-ups before that point. I mean, like there were some,
Flintstones was prime time, but the
Yeah.
Flintstones is one of those ones that
but it was a family show.
age 2 to 202,
Yeah.
you can watch
There
that
was
show.
Simpsons was the first thing to do that. Like,
Yes.
it's a cartoon,
First
but it's
successful
like,
one they tried
yeah,
in the 70s,
Right,
but
right,
we don't need to
yeah.
go on a tangent.
yeah.
But,
I
yes.
wanted to call out for that actor that I just mentioned, who was Professor Lupin in Harry Potter. He was also in Dragonheart, which was one of my favorite movies.
what's
as a kid.
Dragonheart?
It is. I don't even remember what year it came out, but the premise is
Is that the McConaughey Dragon movie?
no.
Oh.
That's Reign of Fire.
Thank you.
Yes,
Yeah.
also a great movie. I'm gonna put that on the
Statham
list.
has a Dragon movie
Yeah.
too.
So
Jason
Dragonheart,
Statham.
this actor who was Maud's giggly friend in this scene, that we're spending a lot of time on, he's like
Good
a
scene.
prince. It's like a medieval dragon movie.
Okay.
He's a prince and he's going to die, and they bring him to this ancient dragon to heal him, voiced by Sean Connery, the dragon.
I have to see
And
this.
The dragon ends up giving half of his heart to the prince to save him from
Oh.
this mortal wound. And the prince turns evil after this. And
Dragonheart's
they
do
have
that
to
too?
they have to like, in order to kill him, he can't be killed because the dragon has to be killed for the prince to be killed. So there's this big like,
Oh, okay.
it's an excellent movie.
Oh,
At least my memory of it. Yeah, so Dragonheart was in 96. So
Okay.
he had just been in that when he started shooting this.
okay.
Dennis Quaid is the star of Dragonheart.
Yeah.
And then yeah, Sean Connery as
Yeah, 96, like a big high concept Probably a big budget movie. Yeah, Dennis Quaid.
It might not be as good as I remember because it was a 48% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Well,
but it was one of my favorite
You were a
movies
kid.
as a kid.
So it's a great movie.
We also get the dude going to Maud's doctor, who's very thorough.
Yes.
He's very thorough. The doctor is Ranjit from How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah, dude's doctor.
The dude's doctor.
No, it's my face, man. Remove your pants.
Yeah, pull down your shorts, please.
Yours is.
I just watched it this morning.
No, it's that's what he
Fresh in my
says.
head.
Yeah.
I don't. Oh, so it's when he's going back home and he sees that beetle following him again.
Mhm.
I love
Then we forgot to bring up. That's when he throws into the other limo.
Yeah, right. He's and he like drops the roach in his shorts.
He tries to throw it out the
window doesn't roll down.
Yeah. Then he pours the beer on his lap, which I loved. Listening to CCR, listening to Creedence.
Yes, and I love the shot as it's him driving away as he crashes into the dumpster and the car like
Yes.
it was just
Just like a comical jump.
a cool little
It's like
shot.
5 feet off the ground.
It was maybe 5 seconds of the movie, but that was one of the shots I wrote down. That was well done.
Another callback to Dude's car.
Yeah, and the car goes through
Green
some
with
more
some
shit
rust on
in
it.
the next scene when they find
That's the
thief.
greatest dance performance. The what have you. We'll go over there.
Oh
after the
yes,
what have you.
the dance performance.
It's near the In and Out.
I love
Larry's-
that Walter
Larry's
wore
not-
a suit to the dance.
Oh, now I wrote this down because he brings up that the kid that stole the car's dad was a screenwriter for a show he really liked, Branded.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's wearing the suit to meet the writer, not for the
Oh, I thought he
performance.
was wearing it for the
No,
dance
because when he said
performance.
we'll go there after the what have you, he's
Okay.
not interested in
Yeah,
whatever the guy's doing.
yeah,
Which is he jumps off the chair and Donnie's into it, which is the best.
yeah.
Donnie and Dude are generally into it.
Donnie's enwrapped in
Yeah.
this dance, this interpretive dance.
He's-
So I think that there might be like a little wink to the audience from the Coen Brothers when they walk through the door and they see the screenwriter in the iron lung.
Yes,
Because for a brief second I thought there's no way this is the kid that stole the car.
oh yeah,
Like because like for a second I was like they're setting this up to be like a joke that like the person who stole the car, the kid who stole the car is in the iron lung.
oh,
and then
okay.
it turns out to be.
But it's the screenwriter that's revealed in a couple seconds.
Day to you, sir.
Yeah.
Does he still write? No, he has health problems. Sweet innocent Pitor. The most innocent, the sweetest character in this movie
Yes,
is
by a
Pitor.
long shot. Yeah,
Larry, these are the police. Oh,
And the dad in the iron lung was just hearing it the whole time.
yeah.
and just. Is this your homework, Larry? Where's the briefcase, man? The worst interrogator.
And Larry's face never changes.
Oh, that dude.
Yeah.
at all. Like he stares at them in the living room.
Larry ended up
and he
becoming a
stares out the
crime
window,
boss. Oh.
and that's it.
He's a crime boss. Because he is rock solid.
Yep.
Mhm.
He ended up leading a criminal enterprise
For sure.
after this movie. You're killing your father, Larry.
This is what
And-
happens when you
Fuck a stranger in
fuck
the
a
ass.
stranger in the ass. He's destroying the wrong car. And
Oh,
The TV quote is, "This is what happens when you meet a stranger in the Alps."
yes.
oh, that's what it's
Yeah.
referencing.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
because you can imagine when it was on, and it was on cable, Comedy Central.
oh,
but,
that's what you mean. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like oh, because there's like before the South Park movie, this had the record for the most fucks in any movie with 300 and
Okay.
something, and then the next year South Park Bigger, Longer, Uncut came out and has more fucks in it,
Yep.
and then whenever the Trailer Park Boy guys movie SwearNet came out, I think in like 2012, 2016, that had like 900 fucks in it.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's impressive.
well,
You gotta try hard to get all those in. I
There's-
also love that when they were leaving after the car got smashed in, the wind blowing in their faces because the windshield is gone.
Oh,
was
at the
funny,
In-N-Out-
but
when
they
they
also
still went
got
to
in and
In-N-Out?
out.
well, because Walter brings it up.
Yeah, because it's near the
Larry
In-N-Out.
lives near the In and Out, and they'll go there after the what have you.
Yeah.
Donnie got excited about the In and Out.
Yeah, so at least they still got it.
Yeah.
Dude drove him to In and Out pissed.
Yeah.
And he was an idiot. He is a pacifist.
Yeah,
He is because he didn't make a stink. He didn't want to go there.
He lets a lot of shit.
I think because
roll over.
Donnie wanted to
Yeah.
go there.
Yeah, yeah. Donnie.
He lets Donnie slide.
the simple
Yeah.
simple Donnie. I don't remember. Is there anything in between In and Out and when he's setting up the home security to prop
No,
the
that's
chair up?
it.
Holy shit. I laughed
Oh, that gay?
so hard when he like pounded all the nails into the
that
floor
time?
and then they just pull the door open and the chair falls out.
And it's Wu and the other guy
I
again.
was laughing so fucking hard.
He
man.
wants the deadbeat Lebowski.
Yeah.
This time he wants you. We got the right Lebowski. He wants the deadbeat Lebowski. Then they go to Malibu.
They go to Malibu to the
Topless
Treehorn
woman.
bonfire.
That's Jackie Treehorn is played by an actor named Ben Gazzara. He's in these John Cassavetes movies, who's like the forerunner for American independent film. He was in Husbands, Killing of a Chinese Bookie, opening night, this movie called Saint Jack, where he plays it's a Peter Van Donovich movie, but he plays he plays an American pimp in Singapore. And then he's in Roadhouse and Happiness.
Oh wow.
Summer of Sam. This movie was kind of like a late career resurgence for him. Yeah.
I kind of, the way that his introductory shot made me feel like I should know him. Like it felt like the Coen Brothers were kind of like
Well,
look at this guy that they probably respect from these movies. But like, I didn't recognize him.
If you've seen the Cassavetes movies, like if you've seen what he was an actor too. He was in the Dirty Dozens, probably the most.
Okay.
He's the short guy, the short, clean shaven guy. Not the military police guy, but he's I can't remember his name, but he's in the Dirty Dozen. But the Coen Brothers got some inspiration from those Cassavetes movies.
Gotcha. Yeah, it felt, his introductory shot felt like they wanted it to be like, oh look, it's him. Like I don't know how to describe it. But like I didn't recognize him, but I felt like
no, the Treehorn, when they're introduction, like Treehorn, it is a big introduction.
Yeah.
Yes.
I also at the bonfire, there's like, the topless like, blanket toss, but I also noticed there's people playing volleyball and there was a dog that was also joining in and bouncing the volleyball.
I did not see that. You know what? All the times I've watched this movie in my life, which I would say, let's just a conservative 2 dozen.
Yeah.
Never noticed.
Well,
yeah.
No, there's there's little shit throughout.
Fresh eyes.
Yeah.
I'm also obsessed with dogs. So
dogs are cool.
But the dude gets drugged and we get the surreal dream sequence.
That's like set up like a
I
porno.
think has inspired many a follow-up film with Saddam giving him bowling shoes.
Sam Elliott does some narration right there. Sam Elliott's back.
Right.
Whatever he says, but
I forget what it is. Yeah.
Something poetic.
Yeah.
But yeah, Saddam. And I wrote down Saddam, like you mentioned, but with Maud and the ladies with the giant bowling pin hats and the
Maud is like very Brunhilde with bowling ball.
Yeah, it's like an operatic suit. It reminded me of the old 1940s MGM studio musicals with like the synchronized, but like the synchronicity of how they're doing it.
The dancers.
Yeah. It's real Bugsby Berkeley dance numbers, like Singing in the Rain or any of them. The way
very Rockettes kind of.
And like you said about like fountain dancing earlier, when they're opening up and he's going like the way they're dancing, that's really like, well, the Coen Brothers are students of film, but you can tell it's a nod to those old musicals and stuff. Yeah.
I also liked the shot of him like flying down the bowling lane through the legs of all the dancers and like looking up.
And this might be a good time to bring it up, but the placement of music in this movie and the songs they pick, because that Kenny Rogers song of Just Checked In to see what condition my condition was in, perfectly fits.
Perfect.
Yeah.
You know, and like
Jeff Bridges dancing like wholeheartedly, like shaking his ass.
And then they're chasing him with the giant scissors. Yeah. The Johnson.
That was funny. Yeah.
Yes.
And that's when he gets picked up by the cops, the Malibu cops.
That actor, I didn't get his name, but he's in True Grit, the Coen Brothers True Grit from later on, because they like to reuse actors. The police chief.
Yeah,
I
recognized him too.
They like to bring back actors and use them in other things, and like Jeff Bridges comes back for True Grit.
Right, Leon Rossum is the actor's name.
Did either of you notice that the dude's only form of ID is a grocery store club card?
Yes. Yeah.
I love
this is your only form of ID.
Or something?
Yeah. Stay the fuck out of Malibu, Lebowski.
Throws a mug at him.
Fucking fascist.
Oh, Prison Break. That's what I recognize him from.
Okay.
Which also, Stromae was in Prison Break.
Okay. Yes. He is.
I love Prison Break.
That was a good show. Delroy Lindo shows up in that, I think, the second season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of good actors in that, actually. Anyway, see how many things I can mention in one episode.
Oh, that's...
You're helping though, Webb. I appreciate it.
I wrote down
the
who was in...
tangents are what we're here for.
Well, I like movies, and I like knowing what people are in, and, you know.
So this is kind of where I drew the line into Act 3. I don't know if that's fair, but I feel like this is the point where...
All Hope is Lost is kind of the structure for an Act 3. So
right.
yeah,
It's like the mysteries kind of stop mounting. We don't necessarily get resolution to everything.
Oh, we should probably tell the audience, if they haven't seen the movie, why Treehorn drugs him and everything is... He brings up that 15-year-old kid failing social studies has the money, and I think Treehorn thinks he's fucking with him.
Yeah.
Because how stupid can you be to let a 15-year-old kid end up with a briefcase full of $1 million?
Right.
But to be fair, Jackie Treehorn doesn't know how stupid... He thinks Wu and the blonde-haired guy are stupid.
Yeah.
I think not inept, I'd say, because like I said, these guys, the conversations they're having, but Walter and Dude are more inept than Wu and the blonde hair guy.
Than the idiot goons, yeah.
They wouldn't have lost the
true.
briefcase.
Yeah, right.
Another thing that I picked up on is since I've watched this movie a few times, is that when Johnny Treehorn is on the phone, he's actually on the phone with Wu, who's raiding Lebowski's apartment at that moment.
Oh, that's okay.
So that's why he draws like the guy with the dick, because like he doesn't really need to take notes.
And they really think Lebowski has the money.
Yeah,
that's
funny. Because because they don't believe him when he says that the kid stole his money.
Yeah,
so they're raiding his apartment again.
I didn't catch that.
They just got to go over and but well, why would you believe that?
Yeah.
But who would make that up?
Yeah.
Either someone really smart or
really
they're telling the truth. We also see that Bunny is fine.
Yes, Bunny. Yeah,
she has all her toes.
Yep.
Can I bring up something that's right before that?
Yeah.
That cab driver is a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, so that's the most unreasonable. Who wants to listen to the fucking Eagles? Like, they're not that good.
Yeah.
And he has had a long night. And he just doesn't want to listen to the fucking Eagles, man.
We've all been in an Uber with bad music and wanted it to be off.
And then to throw him out of the cab.
Yeah.
Fuck you, it's my cab.
Yeah.
Why? Why are you that aggressive? Everybody in this movie, besides Pator, is fucking aggressive for no reason.
Yeah.
To the dude who's just abiding.
Yeah. Well, he does. I mean, like, so he vehemently hates the Eagles, and then the cab driver vehemently loves the Eagles.
Yeah.
It's just fun seeing that contrast.
Yeah.
This whole movie is one giant juxtaposition.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bunny's fine. She's got all her toes. Listening to Viva Las Vegas.
I thought she was in Las Vegas, and then they reveal later it was Palm Springs. But I guess there is no song about Palm Springs.
Yeah, I guess you had to play something. And when when the dude gets home, he trips over the chair prop in the front door too.
The block. See, everything in this movie is for a reason.
Yeah.
Yep. Everything's set up.
Take me, Jeffrey.
Yes. That's my robe.
He would bring that up with a naked lady in front of him. That would be.
And so he takes her.
Yes. After they get done doing what they do, and we all know they did it. That's for the camera. He brings up the Port Heron statement, the real Port Heron statement, not the compromised second draft. He was part of the Seattle 7. And that's when I wrote down, like, the dude is what happens when a hippie doesn't grow up. Like, the movement ended and he just drifted.
Yeah.
He had a purpose 30 years ago. But what do you do now? You know, like,
bowl.
Yeah.
Smoke weed.
Yeah, exactly.
I looked up the Seattle 7. Apparently, it's a real thing.
It is.
That I didn't know about.
And the Port Heron statement is a manifesto too. Yeah.
So what? I don't know what these are either.
Well,
the Coen Brothers knew one of the guys from the Seattle 7.
That's who's based off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's like two people that they based the dude off. A guy they know that called himself the Pope of Dope that was in a softball league with them. And then the guy that was in the Seattle 7 whose name I didn't write down, but he's I think still might be a movie executive. And they changed it from softball to bowling because they thought it'd be easier to like film a bowling alley and bowling. It's
Yeah.
a little more intimate and stuff.
Interesting.
And I don't have good service in here, so
That's
we're
all
not
good.
getting to the Port Huron statement, but look it up.
It's activist stuff.
Yes. From a time when there was a lot of activism.
This is also where Maud tells the dude that the Big Lebowski doesn't have any money.
And that she's pregnant.
Yes. Or she's trying to become pregnant with
Yes.
his child.
And she
Thus
doesn't
the
want him to have-
doctor who was very thorough.
and she doesn't want him to have anything to do with the child.
Yeah.
And he's cool with that.
Yeah, he's like,
Okay.
okay.
First, he's like, hey, some things you got to understand about me. I don't want the father to have anything to do with the child.
Okay. Well, sounds
Yeah.
like we're on the same page. Got it. And we get whose toe it was after this scene.
Well, he calls Walter because it all comes what happened that I keep calling him other Lebowski, but Big Lebowski is embezzling the money from the achievers that we're all so proud of.
Mm-hmm.
And another recurring joke. And then he calls Walter. It's like, we got to go over there. And he has to threaten to quit the bowling team to have Walter drive on Shabbos.
Yes, because that's the emergency.
That's
that
the
he can get him
emergency.
to drive.
Mm-hmm.
And then it cuts to the diner. I think it was it looked like the same
The PI
diner.
first,
Oh, the PI. Jeez.
who's John
Almost.
Polito,
Yeah.
who's a Coen Brothers regular. He was in Barton Fink, Miller's Crossing, The Man Who Wasn't There. And he's also an American Gangster.
Mhm,
He's the
mhm.
guy telling him, it's all fucked, Frank.
Yeah, yeah.
And I
yeah,
can't,
yeah.
but yeah.
I knew I recognized. I think that's what I recognized him from.
And the toe lady is singer-songwriter Amy Mann, who
Oh, yeah.
she's on Rush's Time Stands Still. That's how I know
Mhm.
her. But
She looked familiar.
I want to double back after I just jumped ahead. But I love that argument about the PI. Well, one is Bonnie ran away from a Minnesota farm or whatever.
Yeah.
But
The
It-
picture of the farm.
oh, why
Not a
wouldn't,
place that
why
I would be
wouldn't you
sad.
leave?
Yeah,
Why
exactly.
wouldn't you leave? And what he says is her parents thought seeing the picture of the family farm would make her homesick and want to go home.
Yeah.
And it's like a Depression era Dust Bowl Grapes of Wrath
Yeah.
farm. But the argument about Polito, I can't remember his name in the movie, but Polito calling Maud dude's special lady, and dude saying, no, she's my lady friend. I'm helping her conceive, man. Like the argument over the nomenclature, I think, but what her label is in his life.
Yeah.
She's not my special lady, man. She's my lady friend.
Yeah.
And Walter shows up.
Yep.
What's the emergency?
Yes. He needs more of an emergency.
Yeah. And then the toe reveal.
And then the toe reveal. Yeah.
That he
we
called-
see the
so
nihilists in
Lebowski-
the diner.
So Big Lebowski called the nihilists, and they were in on it.
That's right. Yep. And they're all ordering pancakes, and one of them
Pigs
is
in a
missing toe.
blanket.
Pigs in a blanket. Yes.
A very nihilistic thing to do.
Yes.
Very polite for nihilists
Right.
too.
To order calmly and not just take things.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
like I
this-
was saying, like everyone in this movie subscribes to some sort of belief that they also
Don't
foil
really
at every
believe.
turn, right? Like they're nihilists, but they need money. They're nihilists, but they
Mhm.
they order calmly at a restaurant.
Yes.
Do you think they're tipping the wait staff?
Oh, I don't know. They might
Too
dine-
much, because that would be the
Dine and
most
dash.
nihilistic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The most nihilistic thing to do is to overtip.
Yeah.
Yes.
This- All your money.
Don't care about
Yeah,
it.
don't
We're gonna
care.
get $1 million later.
Yes. They still think they're getting it.
Yeah. So I think you mentioned this. We now get a new theory from the dude here.
Yes.
Of what he thinks is going on, which is pretty close to right.
Mhm. And then Bunny shows up. The car
The car
Parked
just
in the
parked on
fountain.
the fountain, still
Is-
playing Viva Las Vegas.
and she stripped all her clothes off. So I don't know if she showed back up on an acid trip or what, but and
She's
Brant
free. She's free.
and Brant sheepishly trying to keep order.
Yes, cleaning up after her.
Yeah, he should have not taken that job.
It's kind of funny how often Walter is right. Like he totally like saw this coming.
Yeah, there
He
was
did.
no true emergency.
How
Yeah.
often he's right, and then I like how you brought this up, a little foreshadowing. He can also be very, very wrong.
Yes. Yes.
I don't even remember what I wrote this note about.
Oh,
Because there's another scene in the bowling alley right after.
Oh,
after
let's-
they.
before we get to that, it is like a scene the Coen Brothers are really good at this. Something that should be like sad and depressing, that's really funny when they confront Big Lebowski about the embezzlement, and he goes,
Yeah.
"So what if I did? You got your story, I got mine." And then Walter goes, "This guy's faking. I can tell." And he takes him out of the chair and drops him.
Yeah.
And then he really needed a chair.
Yeah.
And then he's crying and the dog's licking him.
Yeah.
That should be any other movie, the whole tone would shift.
Yeah. And instead it's just like, help me pick him back up.
God damn it, Walter, now help me pick him back up. And then Walter goes, "Oh, okay."
He's still running off the high of being right about Bunny.
Right,
So he's like, horses do can walk.
He's unstoppable. Yeah.
That's the problem. Walter's right, but then he just gets a little too ahead of himself.
He's a glass cannon. You know, either he's super right or he's super wrong. You know?
Yes. I say, did they already have the the ex-wife argument where dude confronts him about you're not
that's
even
in the-
Jewish. You're watching your ex-wife's dog going
You're
through
Polish Catholic.
Yeah, you're Polish. This Cynthia thing is getting out of hand or whatever he says. Yeah.
The dog is barking in the background too.
Fucking dog has fucking papers.
Yeah. So after
Yeah.
they're done with embarrassing Lebowski, they go back to the bowling alley, and this is where I noted John Turturro is a genius.
Donnie, this is the one time Donnie doesn't hit a strike. Foreshadowing?
Right.
Mhm.
It's a split.
And then-
or not a split, it's a spare.
Spare, yeah.
And Turturro's pissed because they moved the game.
He's wearing blue and he's wearing a blue Jesus outfit.
Yeah.
And his partner's wearing a blue shirt. That's when I picked up on the color
That they were matching
coordination.
in both scenes.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't even remember exactly what line it was, but I just wrote down Turturro as a genius.
Oh, what's this high holiday shit or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just screaming at
Yes.
him.
And it's
the poetic delivery of Turturro yelling. It's like it's the cadence of it is almost musical.
Yes.
The way that he's like yelling at people.
It is. And before that, I wrote the discussion. It goes back to what I said about these guys being actually really smart. What Walter is talking about to the dude about the difference between the combat they'll be expecting in Desert Storm in Iraq or
Yeah.
in Kuwait, as opposed to what he experienced in Vietnam and stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
the man in the black fucking pajamas, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it's just these guys. This
Which-
movie,
Which he's right,
Yes.
Like-
but this movie is so smart.
yeah, it is. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
And like you said, it's on the surface, it's dumb stoner comedy,
Mhm.
and it's fucking brilliant.
Yes. So here's the only real resolve payoff in this movie, and it is the destruction, the final destruction of the dude's car,
Oh,
which
yeah.
the nihilist set on fire.
It's on fire, and I think he even says something like, "My car is dead," or
Yes. And
something
then
like
Donnie
that.
says, "These the Nazis, Walter? Nah, Donnie. These men are nihilists, nothing to be afraid of." Walter has the most quotables in this movie.
Right.
He does. He really
And he's
does.
also kind of wrong. I mean, there is nothing to be afraid of because they win the fight, but
Yeah, but if you were
Donnie's
in,
so afraid.
if you were in Nam, there'd be nothing to be
Right, yeah.
relative to Walter's
But
experiences.
for Donnie, it's
Oh,
something
yeah,
to
for
be
the guy
afraid
who
of.
got all and was hiding behind the bowling chute or whatever you call it
Yeah,
with the gun pulled out. Yes, this is scary.
yeah.
Walter gets his Rambo moment.
Yeah,
when
Walter
he
gets
bites
to
the
be the
man's-
badass. Yeah.
Yeah.
He throws the bowling ball at Flea, which is great. Just takes him out.
And then the really tall guy,
Yeah.
I fuck you in the ass, and
Yeah.
dude throwing the money at him, and he only has almost
He's like, just
$5.
take the money. Like, dude doesn't want to fight. He's like,
Oh.
just take the money.
Yes.
Yeah, Walter takes out all three, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And bites a man's ear off.
Yep.
Yep.
Mhm.
Spits it up in the air.
Mhm.
And then Donnie has a heart
and
attack.
Donnie has a heart attack.
And Walter has a non-flashback. Because
Mhm.
I know he goes, we got a helicopter coming in. Yes.
yeah, I
yes.
heard we got help flying in or something
Yes,
like that.
yes.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Mhm.
His buddy dying in his arms, probably not the first time in his life.
No.
And we then cut to the funeral parlor where they're picking him up.
I have
There's
a question.
yeah.
Does Donnie not have a family?
Seems that way.
Like, why are
Yeah.
these guys in charge?
yeah,
And that's really quick turnaround to get cremated, by the
right.
way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's I also clocked that. Like no family. Like these are the only guys. Picking
All
up this
three of them
movie.
seem to. Oh, these things.
They're it for each other.
Yeah, that's all they have. The
Mhm.
three of them. That's what they got.
They bowl, and that's life. And
Mhm.
you know, Walter doesn't have a wife anymore.
Yeah, well,
Donnie obviously doesn't have a family.
and the dude abides.
The dude abides.
He
Yeah,
does have a lady.
friend.
He's helping her conceive.
Yeah.
Man, I also laughed at. I thought, well, okay, in $2026, 180 for a urine
Yeah.
isn't bad, but I guess in 91, like that,
Yeah. Let me see.
the argument.
Inflation.
The argument over the price of the urn is really, their friend's dead, but no, we're not paying that. I love these two.
I mean, when you
So this
can't
was
pay rent,
96,
180
right?
might as well be like 180,000.
Well,
that's-
you saw
that's
the way he was
380.
going for the check,
Yeah.
and Walter knew he was like he knew dude wasn't paying for it.
So
Yeah.
it's 380 today.
Okay, that's gonna
For
go
these
too
guys
much.
who are obviously broke. you
Yeah,
know,
they
that's
don't
a
have
lot.
any money.
For a friend that just died.
Mhm.
So they go get a Folgers can from the grocery store.
My dad has told me on multiple times that's he wants his ashes in a Folgers can off
Nice.
of this movie.
Nice.
I got to find an old metal one because
Yeah.
they're plastic now. But yes,
And they go to sprinkle Donnie's ashes.
which I thought the eulogy was nice until he brought up Nom.
yeah,
Like it was
right.
sweet until he.
Walter
Like
can't help
so
but bring
many
up
men
Nom.
of his age, of his generation, Lord.
Which, by the way,
And
we
back
get some,
then-
we get some Donnie lore, like in the
He-
eulogy. We
Oh,
learned
yeah.
that he was a surfer,
He was a surfer.
which, like, I want to know more about that.
Yeah, Donnie
Like, that's
Surf.
crazy. He
Yeah.
went from like
That
being
should
a
be the
surfer.
sequel, not the Jesus
The
roll.
prequel. Yeah.
The prequel, the Donnie Surfs.
Yeah, the Donnie surf.
Maybe he's in the Big Wednesday.
That's the only thing we ever learned about Donnie. Is that he
Yeah.
was a surfer, and that's like after he dies.
Yes.
Yes.
I also love the there's the comedy of the ashes blowing back on the dude without Walter even noticing, but the deadpan expression on Jeff Bridges' face as the ashes blow
Well,
over him.
so
he's
good.
just like
He's
doesn't
pissed
blink.
about the eulogy because
Yeah.
he finally unloads on Walter.
Yeah.
God damn it. Not everything has to do with Vietnam. Oh, what the fuck does anything have to do with Vietnam?
Mhm. And they hug. They have
Well,
a
there
sweet,
is a literal
sweet bro
connection.
hug.
Yes.
Speaking of symbolism, just like everything blowing back up in his face.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
The
And then-
one last thing blowing back in his face.
Hey, fuck
yeah.
it, man. Let's
Yeah.
go bowling.
And then we get our final scene at the bowling alley.
And that
Um,
song is Town Van Zant's cover of the Rolling Stones' Dead Roses,
Mm.
which might, or Dead Flowers, I mean, which might be a better version. And it, once again, it fits.
It does.
Fits, yeah.
There was also a cool B-roll of the bowling machinery that they kind of like cut in. Guy like cleaning the lanes.
Yeah. Like it's
Um,
early morning. They're there in the
yeah.
morning.
This was by far my favorite shot because you get the kind of bowling machinery like innards like behind the lane as like the transition from scattering Donnie's ashes into this final scene. And then there's the guy cleaning the lanes and it pulls back all the way to the bar where you see I think
The dude and,
the dude and Walter.
yeah,
and,
Walter.
And you know they have their conversation and then Sam Elliott's there and
He shows back up to wrap it
yeah
up.
to take
Well,
us
he
out
wouldn't
as the
miss
narrator.
he wouldn't miss the semis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Yeah, and I just love the shot. Like we'll get into more of like what they say, but that shot that like starts with the cleaning, pulls back to two of them, zooms in, pulls back out. Sam Elliott's there, and they talk, and the dude leaves, and it zooms in on Sam Elliott, and then pans back over to the lane as a guy bowls a strike, and then roll credits. Is fucking cinema.
Well,
Like,
yeah.
it's
thing-
such good shots.
One of the things the Coen Brothers is good about is letting people in other departments do their thing. Like I think they like stumbled into getting Roger Deakins on their second Raising Arizona, or maybe after that, but they got Deakins and he stayed with them. But I think it's because they just whatever you want to do, man, and they step back. And
Yeah.
when you do that, you get things like that shot.
That's-
And yes.
That's good directors, good bosses,
Yes.
people that know that like
Mhm.
you hire excellent people to do a thing that they're good at
And
and,
you-
let them do
yeah.
it. The quote I jotted down is when Sam Elliott asks how the dude's doing, he says, strikes and gutters, ups and downs.
The dude abides,
The
Yeah.
dude abides.
which is nice to hear.
Yeah.
We got a guy like that out there. And nothing was resolved in this movie,
Yeah.
which I love about this movie.
This is also where, like I said earlier, that like you were saying, Sam Elliott is us as the narrator. He's kind of like one of us watching the story unfold. It really hit home when he's like kind of tying a bow on things, and he says, "Didn't like to see Donnie go," because it feels so unnecessary to the audience, and we're all sad about it. And like he voices that instead of just closing out the movie. I thought
they
that was
do
really
it
brilliant.
like in Burn After Reading at the end with J.K. Simmons and the other guy from the CIA, and it basically going, "So what happened here? I don't know, but we can't let it out." Like it's just they do this. They talk to their audience.
Yeah, straight into the camera too. That was great. Like you said, nothing gets resolved, but it was still somehow such a good ending.
I know it's a satisfying movie.
Yeah.
And I think what works is they break the rules, but they know they're breaking them. They're coloring outside the lines, but for a reason.
Yeah.
And when you do that, you can do anything. Do you want to do the
let's
see what's Coen Brother movies?
Yeah,
I haven't seen all of. I've only seen 12.
Usually we do a Kev quiz at the end, so
this is the Kev quiz.
We'll call it. Ugo and I had just decided to brand this Gone in 60 Seconds, but this isn't really a quiz that we can put a 60-second timer on. But
I just
whatever.
Blood Simple.
No.
Okay, that's Francis McDormand and the guy who played Richie Aprile in Sopranos. If I can't remember his name.
I haven't seen The Sopranos either.
You seen Have you seen? I would watch it. It changed television. Only changed television.
Yeah.
Have you seen Everybody Loves Raymond?
Yeah.
This character, the guy I'm talking about, plays one of their relatives from the old country that doesn't get along with Frank, the short black hair guy that's kind of intimidating. It doesn't matter. Raising Arizona.
Yes.
But yeah,
with Nicolas Cage.
And John Goodman, the first time he's with them. And I think John Forsythe.
I think I saw it as
Holly.
I saw it once.
Holly
as a kid.
Hunter.
Because my mom loves that movie,
And
so I saw
Randy
it as a
Tex
kid.
Cobb.
Yep.
Now that's more of their zany stuff. Blood Simple is like neo noir. It's their first movie. A little more low budget. But yeah, they start getting zany with Raising Arizona. Miller's Crossing.
Nope.
That's like an Irish gangster movie. I've only seen it once, so I can't really remember it. Barton Fink with John Turturro and John Goodman. John Turturro is a writer. He got hired by a movie studio to write a wrestling picture. It's based in the 40s.
Nope.
Michael
Sounds good,
Lerner.
though.
Michael Lerner plays the movie executive in a great role. And I think, no, that's Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Fargo. You haven't seen Fargo.
I've seen it.
Yes. In The Big Lebowski, we've all seen. Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Yep.
Big Lebowski, other Lebowski's in this movie, plus Goodman, Turturro.
Oh, okay.
I've seen bits of it. I've never seen the whole thing.
It's George Clooney with almost his charm dialed up to 100. That's a good movie. That's No Country for Old Men.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it. Born
Love that
After
movie.
Reading.
Yep.
Nope.
True Grit.
Yep.
Hail Caesar, which might be my favorite of theirs.
Yep.
And then Ballard Buster Scruggs was the last one they did together.
Yes.
Nope,
I
haven't seen
forgot
it.
about that one.
Buster Scruggs is like an anthology. It's an anthology film,
It
a
was on
Western.
Netflix, right?
Netflix. It's Western
That's some good
musical.
shit.
Yeah?
You should look that up.
It-
I think it's like 6
yeah.
episodes. It's
Okay.
pretty
No, it's a
digestible.
movie, but it's like 3
Oh, that's
parts.
right,
It's an anthology film.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And then Joel directed The Tragedy of Macbeth, which is on Apple with Denzel Washington and
I did
Francis
see that. That was
McDermott.
really good.
I liked the story of Macbeth, and I thought it was really good.
well done.
And then Ethan did this movie called Drive Away Dolls, which okay, I'm not gonna just watch that.
Okay.
So that's the ones I've watched. So yeah, they've done some really good movies,
All critically acclaimed.
all critically acclaimed, and this is not even all of them
Yeah.
because I haven't seen The Lady Killers with Tom Cruise and Marlon Wayans,
Oh yeah.
which
I've
is
heard of
another
that. I remember.
comedy they
Yeah.
did, or The Man Who Wasn't There I haven't seen, and all that. Yeah,
So what does Kev watch next?
I don't watch out. I would watch all of their. I mean, like Blood Simple, Raising Arizona, Miller's Crossing.
Fargo.
Fargo would be the one.
I
just
feel like
Yeah.
that's the movie to see.
I mean, everybody likes The Big Lebowski, but I bet you their most popular film or their most known film might actually be Fargo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
bet
I
you.
can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe True Grit, because it's a remake of a
Mm.
John Wayne film, and they stuck more towards the book. And actually, probably No Country for Old Men, because that's the one that won the Academy Award.
Mm.
Yeah.
I do love that one.
It's a good one. It's oh God, what's that author's name? He wrote yes,
Yeah.
who wrote
The
Blood
Road.
Meridian
Uh-huh.
that you can't make into a movie.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
say
He also wrote The Road.
that's a movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a game.
Ooh.
It's a new segment called Recast the Past.
Okay.
So if this movie was rebooted or shot, you don't have to think of it as a reboot. If it was shot today, pick one character that you would recast with an actor.
On
I
this
had time
one?
to think about it, so I'm gonna go first.
This one, it's the perfect cast.
I'm saying, like, some of these people aren't acting anymore, you know. So if you had to, I'm gonna say for Walter, I would cast Walton Goggins because I think he could do that rage.
Yeah, he could be a different character. McConaughey as the dude, maybe.
Oh, that's good. That's a
But
good
does he
one.
McConaughey it too much? Because I mean, Jeff
Yeah.
Bridges. It works because Jeff
Jeff Bridges
Bridges
is very subtle.
and Put-a-Fawn.
Yeah, it is.
So could it possibly be like a reboot, like the Little Lebowski or something, or is it like a straight up remake?
if that helps you,
Should make an animated series called Little Lebowski's where they're all like in daycare.
it's all Maud's kids like running around.
I feel
Maud's son
Yeah.
gets in some trouble in the early 2000 or the 2010s when he's
Yeah.
20.
I feel like you would need a fresh cast of actors for this, like,
Mhm.
and characters too. I would love, you know,
It's too iconic for you
It's too
guys to
iconic.
play this game, isn't it?
I
One of those.
I would actually love to see who's the actor who played the Riddler in the latest Batman movie.
Jared Leto.
No,
not Jared Leto.
the Riddler.
Oh,
Paul
Yeah, Paul
Dano.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would like to see the Coen Brothers direct him in a movie like
Yes.
this.
Mm.
I would like.
I feel like he would be a great Lebowski character for
They
some
need
reason.
to. They
The
need to get
Annihilus?
together and
Yeah.
make a movie again because they're going on their own right now. I don't know if they had a falling out or they just doing their own thing.
Yeah.
But because 2018 was Buster Scruggs and that's the last Coen Brothers movie.
Yeah,
They wrote
Paul
Bridge.
Dano, right? Yeah,
Okay.
They wrote Bridge of Spies.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Little Miss Sunshine. There Will Be Blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, The Preacher and There Will Be Blood.
A movie that I love and I don't think a lot of people love that he was also in is called Hostage with Bruce Willis.
I've heard of that. Haven't seen it.
He like Bruce Willis is a hostage negotiator, retired and gets like sucked into this anyway. All right, fellas, any final takes?
Watch this movie if you haven't seen it.
Agreed. As someone who just saw it for the first time, literally this morning, about 12 hours ago, it is deserving of all of the hype that it gets.
Very well written, very well acted, like a really good movie.
It sounds like for you, it was a bonding film with your dad. Too.
Yeah, one of them.
Is that true for you as well? Or no, this was high school.
High school, saw it with
Friends.
stoner friends,
Yeah.
thought it was a thin veneer stoner comedy, and then the more I watched it, the deeper I got into
Yeah.
it and realized it was more than just that.
And me and my buddies in high school, we watched this and stuff. Like this
Yeah.
movie's just, I don't know, it's just really funny.
It's like endlessly rewatchable. You watch it every couple of years and you find new things in the movie that you
I'm
didn't see
sure,
before.
yeah.
And it's quotable.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Me and my brother will quote this movie to each other. Yeah,
it's
it stands up. It stands.
it's obviously got a lot of historical impact. You know,
Yeah.
I think it's influenced a lot.
hmm
It's memed to hell.
Ugo, on the plane ride home, watch this movie.
Yeah, yes.
The 15-word essay, 15-word prompt next week on the movie. Giving you homework.
I'll ask him for his Big Lebowski takes when we shoot next
Giving you
episode.
some homework.
Yeah,
With all that, everything else you got to do.
yeah,
When you get resurrected and reanimated.
yeah,
Come back here like the
When
end
we-
of Shaun
when
of
we-
the Dead.
yeah. When
Next
we glue
week
his
it'll be
head
the end
back
of Shaun
on.
of the Dead where his partner's in the chains and
Yes, I don't think I should put my black co-host in chains, but I like where your head's at.
but if he's a zombie,
Yeah.
is it okay?
Let us know in the comments if you think slavery is okay if it's a zombie.
Okay, I just want to say I'm not condoning slavery. And
Whether
if you've
you're a
seen
zombie
Shaun,
or not.
and if you've seen Shaun of the Dead, his buddy's chained up so he doesn't attack him.
Yes.
Not so he can, indentured servitude. They're playing video games.
I'm just trying to get web canceled on his first episode.
That's fine.
That's what we do around here.
It's not the proper nomenclature. I'm with Walter.
Indeed, it's
Stop
not the
saying it.
All right.
Hashtag cancel web.
Any other takes, fellas?
No, I
Yeah.
think we did it.
All
I think we did more than a thorough job here.
We did 2 episodes worth of a movie. I love it. Okay,
Two-parter.
then. Well,
Yeah.
in that case, this has been the Black and White Cinema Podcast from the Creative Block in Seattle. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, hit the bell, all the things that we always tell you to do. And we appreciate that you do so much. Leave us movie suggestions in the comments. Let us know your takes about The Big Lebowski. I would love to hear from somebody who doesn't like this movie, please.
And give a thorough reason. Don't just go, "You're fucking dumb."
Yeah.
Because I could see, I want to know what somebody's argument really is. Because I know there has to be one.
Yes. Let us know what you thought of the movie, this show, our outfits, whatever you think. We want to hear from you. And thank you so much. You can connect with us however you like at allmylinks.com/kev-n-oogie. Huge thank you, Eric, Webb.
Anytime.
Really appreciate you guys.
I had a
me.
blast.
A lot of fun, and all of our love to Ugo. We hope to get you back soon, buddy. And thank you to the actual friends of the podcast, Mark and Maceo, Marky Boy Productions, and the Creative Block, Megan and Alec for our logos, and one big thank you to our Patreon members, 2 of which are here with me, Eric and Webb, Lisa, Philip, and Brian. Thank you all. And thank everyone out there for watching today and hopefully in the future. And we will see you next time. Revolution. Take care.